serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
The football keeps on rolling along, and for Hallsville, it's trekking towards the district playoffs, but one more game to take care of here tonight, and that's facing off against the 3-5, like I said, California Pintos. I'm Ben Schmidt alongside me, Justin Kraft. Thank you so much for tuning in with us on the Show Me Sports Network. For a Hallsville team that is looking to end the regular season above 500, they currently sit at 4-4, and although their playoff matchup for Hallsville already decided for next week, have to think that the game still means a whole lot to them, wanting to go in with a win, finish the season over 500, and even bigger, get some good experience for the man that will be starting at quarterback for both tonight and the playoff game next week. That's Braden Matheny, the sophomore quarterback, getting ready to make his first start at quarterback here tonight due to the injury to Colton Nichols, which is going to keep him out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we will see what Braden Matheny does here tonight, making his first career start this season, and really just gonna have to find a way to just take the reins over, in which Colton Nichols has done all season, and unfortunately getting hurt last week. But we will see what the Indians do here tonight, going up against the California Pintos here on the road, and especially Harrison Fowler in that backfield will help out Matheny and take off some of that pressure.
Absolutely, and you'll hear just a little bit more about the game plan and the new man under center, why he is under center, all of that coming up from head coach Justin Conyers when we get to his pregame interview in just a moment. But for California, they are a ball-hawking secondary. They've got a fair amount of interceptions this season. I asked Coach Conyers about this, but too, I think it's really important for Matheny to play safe football in his 2.5-ish quarters of action last week, turned the ball over 2 times. So you'd like to think, as you look ahead to next week into a much more important game, that you hope that Matheny can just play some turnover-free football, get some touchdowns under his belt, does not have any of those. So I think that's the biggest key things. Obviously, win, super important here as well, but at the very least, you cross some of those things off the list, get the defense back on track after giving up 55 last week. You think you'd be feeling pretty good overall heading in to the game at home next week against Palmyra.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Justin Conyers is going to have a good game plan coming out and already drawn up for Matheny, and really with Harrison Fowler in the backfield really going to help with that load taken off of Matheny's shoulders. And really, if Hallsville just plays smart and does what they do and running the football with Harrison Fowler, they will find success. And we couldn't ask for, a better weather conditions.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Mid
for
to late
season.
October,
Yeah,
it is absolutely a great night for football. I mean, you're in shorts. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, so I mean, it's considering a couple weeks ago where we were and how cold it was. This is fantastic weather. But back to what's at stake for Hallsville. They win. They finish above 500 at 5-4. California looking to make it 4-5. California comes to this game hot. They've won back-to-back games. They took one in versus Sales 28-18 2 weeks ago. And then last week here in the same field against Eldon, they really broke out the offense, scoring 62 points and beat the Eldon Mustangs 62-21. Meanwhile, as you know, for Hallsville had the 55-0 defeat to arguably the best team in the state, Blair Oaks, last weekend. So not every game is hard, but certainly not one with the same amount of pressure on as the game against Blair Oaks last week. But you've heard about all you need to hear from us. Let's hear from the coach, see what Coach Conyers had to say regarding this matchup when we're back in just a few moments. Hear everything he had to say prior to tonight's game on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Welcome back to the Show Me Sports Network pregame show. And as we do before every game, and this time for the final time in the regular season, I want to welcome on the head football coach of Hallsville, Coach Justin Kinders. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. It just feels weird, even you saying that this is the last regular season of the game of the 2022 season. It just feels like it just flew by, and like we were just talking, just a couple weeks ago, it seemed like about preseason talk. So I tell the seniors all the time, just how fast this thing goes. And you're right, man. Here we are in week 9.
So first thing I do want to talk a little bit about last week's game. Obviously, score does not anywhere look like you wanted it to, but what can you take away from that loss last week into the season finale?
I think the biggest thing is, one thing that I want some of our younger players to look at is just kind of, last year, Blair Oaks having a 3-loss season, to them, that's a down year, and so they took a lot of things personally. And what I want the young kids to see is the transformation that a lot of these kids had over the course of an off season. You look at them from one year to the next, and it's a lot of the same players that were out there last Friday night that we saw. And I mean, all of them were 15 to 20 pounds heavier. They looked just like brand new, like they were all new kids, and it was all the same guys. Just physically, how much they matured in an off season was tremendous, is what I thought, just looking at them. And our kids have the opportunity to do the same. And so that's something I really talked about, Saturday morning in film, is just the dedication you could tell that their program had to the off season. And, the chip they had on their shoulder to step on the field and play against us last Friday night. But, obviously, like you said, things did not go our way. It's hard for me to understand how we could go from scoring 56 points the year before and winning to not being able to score a single touchdown, and we're doing good stuff. We've got good players, but we just couldn't finish drives, and honestly, the biggest thing we took from it is that very first drive. Man, we ran the ball well, and we said that's what we were going to do. We said we're going to come out, we're going to run the ball right at them, we're going to see if we can do it, and we did. And so, we got a holding penalty, got backed up behind the sticks a little bit, and had to throw the ball, and ended up stalling out on that 4th down. But, overall, I didn't go the way you wanted, but, I think there's some good things that we can take from it.
So another question about that: how do you think the players themselves have been in the week now following that loss? How have they came out of it?
Oh, we're good. I told them from the very beginning is, last year when we were playing them, we were undefeated. There's a conference championship on the line. There's some pressure there. So I told them, I said, listen, there's no pressure with this football game versus Blair Oaks. It is what it is. You don't go into any game wanting to lose by any means. That's not what I'm saying here. But the pressure wasn't on us. We were able to play pressure free and try to kind of put the pressure on them. But those guys are, they're so well coached and they're so well versed, and they've been in these situations before that they came out and they played seamlessly. I mean, they played flawless football as they usually do, what we saw from film. But our guys were fine. Come Saturday morning, we went very quickly through the film because there wasn't a lot of, positives to take from it. So we just saw, and you don't want to harp after a 55-0 loss. There's no reason to sit around for 3 hours, talking about every negative thing that we did. Heck, they just lived it less than 24 hours ago. You lived it as a coach. Hey, let's talk about a few bright things we saw from it. Let's move on. Let's get ready to be in the here and the now, and let's get ready to go play, California tonight, and let's try to get ourselves a win and put ourselves in position to where we need to be for district play.
So speaking of moving on, you guys have been pretty good at that overall this season. It's been a lot of back and forth, and you've only lost more than one game in a row once. So there's been a lot of times where you have taken the L, you've came back strong the next week. How do you plan to keep that going as we head into this game against California?
Well, the thing that I truly believe in, and I've talked to you about it one other time this year, was when we played at Southern Boone, is practice. We have had a tremendous week of practice. Tuesday night was our best practice of the season this year. And it's even better than the weeks that we had versus Southern Boone. And I thought we practiced really darn well versus Southern Boone. And I thought that we rolled right over into that game Friday night. And really just it seemed very seamless for us as we went in with our approach. Everything that we did and the success we had on Tuesday, Wednesday that week versus Southern Boone, we were able to have, almost that same type of success on that Friday night. And so, you really hope that happens for the kids, because when that can happen and it comes to reality for them, the buy-in just goes up, And so that's one thing that we've talked about all week long, and really challenged our kids about our practice preparation. And once again, they've risen to the challenge, and it's been a great week of practice.
So moving on now, slighter change of plans as you get into this final game, and you can go however in depth you'd like to, but as you move forward at the quarterback position, what are you looking for out of that spot tonight against California?
Colton Nichols is not going to play tonight. We're just going to make sure that everything heals up right. He took a shot Friday night versus Blair Oaks and his right throwing shoulder. Originally, I was told he had a broken clavicle. The X-rays were negative, which is very, very good for us to have. And so we're just going to make sure that everything heals back the way it needs to be, especially with it being his right arm, and that's he's right-handed. So we want to make sure that we get him all healed up and he's ready to go for district play. So we're going to step in and we're going to have a new starter at quarterback tonight, and sophomore Braden Matheny. He's had a great week of practice preparation. He does some really good things for us. Early in the summer, it was kind of back and forth between him and Colton in the competition piece of it. And then, Colton kind of ran away with the deal. So, excited for the opportunity for our young man tonight to step into his first varsity start as a sophomore and get out there as a 15-year-old and show us what he can do, leading our football team.
Absolutely, and something that both Cam and I kind of saw in the game last week, and a lot of this success came once Braden was in at quarterback, is the one passing route that I thought you guys had some success in, that it may have been because of the off coverage they were playing, but that 7 to 10 yard comeback route seemed to be like something that was there more often than not. Do you think that's something you can work into the passing game moving forward?
Most definitely. He's very comfortable throwing the football. One thing that he does extremely well is his pocket presence, and he doesn't really want to void the pocket. He works his progressions. He steps up. He delivers the ball. I thought he did a great job with that last week versus Blair Oaks. We gave him a lot of opportunities to throw the ball, and now with a whole week of practice under his belt, taking every single one of the first team reps, you can just see his confidence rise. He's going to be a little nervous tonight. There's no doubt about it. But we're going to make sure that we get him into easy play calls to start the football game, and just see what he can do down the stretch here for us. And like I said, the thing I'm excited about is his arm strength's great, his progression's great. He does a really good job throwing the football for us.
So moving on to the defensive side of the football, California coming off 2 straight wins, and they put up 62 points last week. So what should we be looking for on that side of the ball to try and slow them down?
We simplified a lot of things defensively as well. I think last week versus Blair Oaks, with the motions and the formations, there were so many checks that our kids were just struggling to get. You saw a couple times where safety would spin down to a motion and they'd play action and run right by us, and we just would end up in the wrong coverage. And so I told our defense coordinator this week on Saturday, we actually don't usually game plan until Sunday as a staff, but we sat in our office down at the football locker room, and we spent about 2.5, 3 hours of just going over everything that we could do to simplify defensively for our kids. And so we did. We've made some personnel changes this week, and I'm excited to go out and just kind of see how everything operates. And we know that, Coach Womack and the Pintos, they like to go fast. It's kind of that go-go offense as far as they're going to try to run as many offensive plays as fast as they can. They're going to take vertical shots many times in this football game tonight. So we've got to be very, very, attentive on the back end and make sure that we're not giving up the big play on the pass game.
So another comment on California, this time on their defense. In their 8 games played, their defense has picked the ball off 10 times. So it seems to be a pretty ball-hawking secondary. How important is it for you guys to play smart on offense, and does that play into maybe running the ball more?
Oh, it does. You've seen us for almost 9 weeks now. We're going to run the football. Everybody in the stadium knows that's going to happen. And the big thing is, can we play action off of it? Can we get them into cover 3 like we're seeing on film? It always seems like everybody we play every week, I can break down I don't know how many games, and I'll watch them play this coverage and that coverage, and then they get in, they play us, and we don't get either one of them. So we have to go in and make our adjustments early and often. It's just how it works for us, because everybody knows we're going to run the ball, and they want to load the box with as many as possible to try to stop that run. So, we're going to get into some early play calls just to see what they're going to give us on the back end. And we really worked our pass game really heavy this week because we know we need to do a better job of throwing the football down the stretch here. And so we're going to give those opportunities tonight if those arise for us. So we're really excited about that opportunity for Braden to be able to cut loose tonight, hopefully, and actually try to throw the ball vertically if we can.
Coach Justin Conner is joining us here on the Show Me Sports Network pregame show. All right, one of the final questions for you, and you already touched on this a little bit, talking about to not think of this game having a whole lot of pressure, but is there any other things you will say for your team, this being the final regular season game tonight, before the game?
Oh, of course. To my seniors is just, how fast this season has gone by, and they've only got 2 guarantees left. We talked about that all week in practice this week, is especially after our great practice on Tuesday, is how do you want to be finished, and how do you want to be remembered here, as a Hallsville Indian, and we want nothing more than the opportunity to compete for a district championship for these young men. And so in order for that to happen, the consistency piece has to be better. That, as you've seen in the schedule all year long, has kind of been up and down and really inconsistent. And, some weeks we're going out and we're scoring, 48 to 58 points. And then some weeks we're, like last week, we got shut out. So we got to be more consistent in what we do. And, I just really want these young men that have put so much work in my first 4 year senior graduating class to have the success that I know that they want to have as well. So that's kind of been our challenge. Is be consistent, and how do you guys want to finish it? How do you guys want to be remembered this year?
Absolutely. All right, before I let you go, anything else you'd like to say or add here on the pregame show tonight?
For those guys that were with us last year and saw that, I don't know if you even know this, but Coach Womack was a college roommate of mine, and we played, and a college teammate, so we played together. This is a fun game for us. It's kind of like when you play Boonville and you play Greg Huff. It's a brother. It's a matchup. We got the best of them last year. Obviously, I want to get the best of them again tonight. We step between those lines. We're not too friendly anymore. We're going to be enemies, for the next 48 minutes. But after that, we'll go back to being friends. We talk every day. We talk every week. It's nice when you have a good friend in this business that you can really bounce ideas off of, and they'll be truthful and honest with you. So that's something I'm very appreciative for. Is my buddy across the sidelines from me tonight, and Seth Womack, and I appreciate everything he's done for California, and really looking forward to a really good football game tonight, because I know, like I said, they're going to be well coached.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks so much. As always, take care. Best of luck tonight. And for everyone else, Justin and I will be back on the Show Me Sports Network to wrap up the pregame show in just a moment.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Back on the Show Me Sports Network pregame show. Ben Schmidt here. Justin will join me in just a moment. But we're going to get on to the game because we're just about 4.5 minutes from kickoff, so not a whole lot more to talk about here on the pregame show. But just know, final regular season game for Hallsville. We're going to cap it off at a above 500 record, get to 5-4, and head into next week's home playoff game right in high. So it'll be Pintos and Indians in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Kickoff is next on the Show Me Sports Network. We will be right back.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
From getting the Friday night lights underway, and California will receive the kick, so Hallsville will start tonight's contest on defense and then get the ball coming out of the locker room in just about an hour or so. Hallsville going to snap a one-game skid, a modest one, after losing to Blair Oaks last week. But as the ball is placed on the tee, we're just about ready to go. Ben Schmidt alongside me, Justin Crafton, and we are very excited for this one tonight.
Oh, yeah, we are very excited for this one tonight. Regular season finale here in California. Couldn't ask for anything better to listen in or watch here tonight in California between Hallsville and the California Pintos. We are about to get underway.
The crowd is clapping. They sense that it is time for some football. The ball is placed down. Multiple men back deep to receive the California. And Marty Keimer in the offense will take the field. Is boomed away on a line. It falls at about the 30-yard line. Is picked up at the 20-yard line, running far side past the 30, and then falling ahead past the 35. Maybe not even got there. Probably about the 34 is where he fell down. The returner on the play sets California's offense up to come out onto the field. So Marty Keimer, the senior starting quarterback, sits with 1,685 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, and 9 picks coming into this game. He's got some good wide receivers to work with. Aiden Bryant and Walker Friedmeier both have more than 6 touchdowns. Both of them are on the field as California is going to work with 3 wide receivers to start the game. Brooks, Volkart in the backfield. Straight drop back, throw down the field, and it's caught inside of the 50, across 45-40, and a tackle is broken, falling ahead to the 36. It's the receiver on the play. That's Aiden Bryant, and he's got California's offense off and running early. A big strike on first down. Now California is going to go hurry up. This is what they like to do on offense. Go the hurry up, the snap, quick scroll near side. That's a screen pass to Walker Friedmeier. He's got it, breaks tackle 35, angles near side 30, and barrels his way down to about the 27-yard line. 2 pass attempts and 2 completions for California, who's now making their way into Hallsville territory. First, a deep strike down the middle of the field to Aiden Bryant. Now the screen pass, so it's going to be second down for California. Run up the middle for Volkart. Bounces near side. 25-20. He's got blockers. He's at the 15, the 10. He's at the 5. He dives for the goal line. Is he in? Waiting for the signal, and they say he stepped out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. So a nice run there for Brooks Volkart. And first and goal to go for California. They have needed just 3 plays to move all the way down. And now here they go, trying to punch it in from about 2 yards out. It's first and goal at the 2-yard line. Pistol formation. Here comes the give up the middle, and he is stonewalled right there. Is not going to get near the goal line. So it is now going to be second and goal. And it's Tyler Oden, the running back, in there. So it was Oden who got the carry a moment ago to get California inside the 5, and then he gets a second straight one right there. But that time is stuffed, so it's going to be second and goal from about the 3-yard line. Oden still directly next to the quarterback. He's going to get the snap again. He goes up the middle. He's met but keeps the leg moving. He gets near the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, California. They need just 5 plays to go the distance and put 6 in the end zone.
Wow, what a drive there by California, off and running right out of the gates. They were not galloping. Those Pintos ran all the way down the field, and what a start for the California Pintos. Ben, I'm glad you're able to catch your breath because, man, they were just hurrying it up that whole entire drive to start off this game. They didn't take long at all to get the play in, and they were like, let's catch Hallsville off guard, and that's what they did. And Hallsville better be ready for that because California is all up in hurry mode, and they are looking to put points up in a hurry.
5 plays is the drive. The extra point is good. So it's 7-0 California. Just a minute and 11 seconds into this game. Tell us a little bit about what you saw that drive, Justin, both on the 2 completions through the air and then the runs as well by Tyler Oden.
Yeah, it was just very impressive right away by the Pintos, finding a way to just march down the field. And Hallsville's defense was just on their heels from the start. Martin Keimer throwing some great passes there to Friedmeier and Bryant, who got involved there on that drive, and then getting it to the running back and Brooks Volkart. What a drive. Great start for the Pintos. And now let's see what Hallsville can do and see if they use some magic of their own on their first drive of the game.
So Hallsville immediately trailing thanks to a 3-yard rushing touchdown. Tyler Oden got 3 carries on the drive. One a big long run inside the 5, was stuffed on the next, but third time's a charm. He gets into the end zone. And now the Hallsville return team is on the field to try and bring the offense out. And a tough spot for the man making his first start at QB. Braden Matheny is going to have to start trailing from behind. Raise of the left arm. The kick will come from their own 40. It is booted away. It's not a deep one. And it's going to stay in place somehow, and it's just dived on at about the 28. The return man there for Hallsville thought it may go out of bounds, and that would have been a penalty. I thought it was going out too, but it somehow stayed in, and Hallsville will take over from about their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, that ball right there was a very fortunate Pintos bounce because from my eyes and your eyes, Ben, we really thought that was going out of bounds, and that would have been great field position. Put the ball up on the 40 for Hallsville, but they will start at about the 29-yard line.
So here comes Braden Matheny. What can he do in his first drive? Did not have a touchdown in relief last week of Colton Nichols, who's out with the AC joint sprain. First play is a give to Harrison Fowler, running left side past the 30-35, and keeps the legs moving up near the 39. That's going to be very close, if not a first down. It is a first down, and a 10-yard gain moves the sticks for Hallsville on their first play of the game. Looks like Hallsville is going to try and catch California off guard, going hurry up as well. Matheny is in the shotgun formation. No one else behind him as Fowler moves out to wide receiver. This could be a screen to Fowler, and it is a screen to Fowler. Falls side, makes a catch at the 36, goes up past the 40. He's near the 45. Doesn't get there, actually, as he swung down on a nice tackle. I believe that was Aiden Bryant, and Fowler stopped at the 44-yard line, so he's going to get about 4 on the play. Looks like that was Aiden Bryant, who came down from his safety position to make the tackle on the play. So nicely done by the man who also had a catch there on that first drive, also plays safety. Same formation, just flip now. It's going to be another screen. It's to Harrison Fowler again, makes a catch, makes a nice move, but then it's tackled before he can get to the 45. That's probably going to be no gain on the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, great pursuit right there by the Pintos getting to Fowler. Saw that right away. They tried to throw the screen on the other side of the field and away, able to wrap him up for only about a yard.
So Hallsville going to take it a little bit slower now. It's a 3rd down and 6, showing 7-0 with 9:36 to go in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft, and if you're wondering why we haven't called Colt Nichols' name yet, if you missed our chat with Coach Connors before the game, Nichols expected to miss 2 weeks with an AC joint sprain he suffered in the loss to Blair Oaks last week. 3rd and 6, pistol formation. Matheny running right, and he's going to try and keep it himself. Breaks out of one tackle, but won't get much further. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, there's nothing Matheny could have done right there. Just a swarm of Pintos got to him quickly, and he tried to make something out of it. And looks like we will see what Hallsville does here on this 4th down and 7.
So Hallsville lost a yard. It's now 4th and 7. And Matheny goes off the field, so it leads me to believe a punt is coming. That's what you would expect right here. For most of the season, it's been Nichols punting away, but we saw once Nichols got hurt last week, Harrison Fowler, also a capable punter, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. He receives the ball at his own 35, boots it away. This is a nice punt. This could set California way back. It takes a nice bounce, but it does not. It lands at about the 23-yard line, and that's where California will start after the punt. And here comes Marty Kilmer and the offense for their 2nd time.
Yeah, what can Harrison Fowler not do?
Yeah.
For running back, that was a pretty impressive
A little
kick.
bit of a better bounce there, and that could have rolled inside the 10.
Yeah, just took a Pintos bounce as it rolled back towards the 25-yard line and then bounced forward to the 30, but where the Pintos will start at the 26 after the punt by Harrison Fowler.
So own 26-yard line, as you said, for the Pintos. It's a run right side. Not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard there on the play. It was a run coming near sideline to the same man who scored the touchdown a moment ago, Tyler Oden, so it's going to be 2nd and long.
Yeah, the defense for Hallsville needs a big stop here after what the Pintos did to them on their first drive.
Kilmer, the senior quarterback, stands in the shotgun formation, motions Oden out to the left side. He's going to throw it to him on a swing route, makes a catch on 20, past the 25-30. He's got speed, breaks tackle, and angles offside. He's past the 50. He's got one man to beat. Now cuts back inside, and he's brought down at about the 25 of Hallsville. One man deep for Hallsville at the safety position, was able to save what would have been a touchdown, but it's a huge gain on the screen pass to Tyler Oden. And Weston Grant for now saves a touchdown for Hallsville, but California is on the move at the 25-yard line. Here's a snap. It's a give to Oden right up the middle, and the play will not count because there was a flag. This looks like a false start to back him up. But California's offense is humming early.
Yeah, they're for sure humming early, and they're just moving that football down the field, giving Hallsville's defense no breathers except the referees throwing out the penalty flag there will give the defense a little bit of a breather. Let's see what the Indians defense can do here, backed up again with the Pintos just outside of the red zone.
So the gain there on the play goes for just about 50 yards on the catch to Tyler Oden, who's having himself one heck of a first couple minutes. Already a touchdown and a long run. Now gets a swing pass right there. Here comes the play action. Kilmer dropping back. He pumps. Now he's going to step up and run. He's across the 25-20, and he's tackled down inside of it at about the 18-yard line. Will not get the first, but he takes a first and 15 and turns into 2nd and short. Looked like Kilmer was looking to come near side Aiden Bryant, but then saw he was covered by Weston Grant and then decided to pull it down and run. So it's going to be 2nd and short, 2nd and about 3. It's a give to Oden. He's got the first down running near side. Pat the 15. He's at the 10, at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown. That's Tyler Oden's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, this time from 18 yards out, and it is now 13-0 California.
Tyler Oden, what a start. Now 2 touchdowns in this game. And what a start for the Pintos. They couldn't ask for a better start here at home in their season finale. My goodness, they are off and running, and Hallsville is going to have to find a way to answer sooner or later, or this one is going to be all in favor of the Pintos.
Here comes the extra point. It was put through successfully on the first attempt. The quarterback Kilmer will hold on the play. Snap good, spot down, and the kick looks like it splits the uprights, and it does. It's 14-0 California. So now on that sideline, you've been punched in the mouth for Hallsville. What are you telling the quarterback, Matheny, right now, as Hallsville's got to try and get on the board?
I think they just have to be smart. Right now, Justin Conyers is telling his offense, hey, let's just be smart. It's early. Yes, we're down 2 scores, but we just need to find a way to move the ball down the field and capitalize and exploit this Pintos defense and just find a way to get points up here on this drive and just be smart with the football.
So Hallsville, I mean, we haven't even played 5 minutes yet in this game. And for a team that has not scored since a couple weeks ago against Southern Boone, imperative that the Indians at least get something going on this drive. How about a nice kick return to get things going? I think that would be what the doctor orders.
Yeah, that would really help. That would definitely be what the doctor orders and really help out Hallsville on the road, especially being down by 2 scores here early in this one.
Ball is placed down on the tee at the own 40-yard line, and it is booted away. It's another short one. It is brought in at their own 29-yard line up to the 35. Nice return here up to close to the 40-yard line. Maybe gets to the 38 before being brought down. The return man on the play for Hallsville right there was Jacob Plummer. So nicely done by Plummer to set Hallsville up with not bad starting field position. They'll start from their own 38.
No, not bad field position at all. Great kick return there by Plummer.
Actually owned 39. So Matheny led the offense to a 3-and-out the first time up, although did move the change once, so I apologize. Not 3-and-out, just a punt, as Harrison Fowler had a rush for a first down. But then the offense was stifled. We'll see what they can do here second time around. Pistol formation, both Severs and Xavier Stinson go in motion to the left side of the line. See if they decide to run that way. They do. Give to Harrison Fowler, and he is met before he can even get to the 40-yard line. Looks to be no gain. They're on first down, and a fired-up Pintos defense after making the tackle there stifles Harrison Fowler, and the man leading the way was Alex Anguano. Nice tackle there, holds Fowler to nothing. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, this defense is really fired up, and so are these fans here. They are loving what they are seeing so far out of their defense, and right now they are queuing in on Harrison Fowler, and great wrap up there, and Harrison Fowler not able to get anything there on that first down.
Zach Jarrett, the wide receiver, far side of the field. Meanwhile, Isaac Stinson is near side. Everyone else bunched up near the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Matheny takes snap, gives Fowler again. He's across the 40. Drives legs up to maybe about the 44. So an all right gain there. Cuts this thing in half, and it'll be 3rd down at about 5 after the straight run. We'll see if now Hallsville decides to break out the pass for the first time today here on this play.
Yeah, let's see what kind of passing play they have designed here for Matheny as he's looking over to the sidelines right now, getting that play in from Justin Conyers.
Matheny sits at 5'11", 160 pounds, so about 20 pounds, according to the roster, about 20 pounds lighter than Colton Nichols. Here comes a snap, 35, shotgun formation. Matheny looking near side. Isaac Stinson makes a catch, and he's got the first down. Needed 5, got 6 on the out right there, and the man who is leading Hallsville in terms of receiving, Isaac Stinson, moves the chains.
Yeah, great catch there by Isaac Stinson. Caught it. Just able to get enough to get the first down. Good little confidence booster there for Matheny.
Yeah, Matheny was looking left side on the out route to Stinson all the way, and Stinson got right to the marker and then cut out, created separation, and gets the first. He's being guarded by Walker Friedmeier. There's 1st and 10. Give to Fowler running right side, and he's going to get a couple yards before being swung down. Gets maybe to about the 45 of California, so it'll cut this one in half.
Yeah, I like the play call right there, going to the outside. It looked like the Pintos again had more pursuit compacted in the middle there, and Harrison Fowler was able to take it up along that left side and find a way to get get 5 yards, there. Good run there to set him up 2nd down and 5.
So Hallsville into California territory for the first time today. It's 2nd down and 5. Landon Severs is lined up at wide receiver closest to us. Here's a snap, give to Fowler. It's actually a fake. Matheny's got all day to throw, but he can't find anyone. Now he's going to try and take off and run. He's past the 45 and is swung down, gets to about the 43. So he may have got a couple yards out of the play, but he was looking near side to Landon Severs all the way, who was covered nicely by Friedmeier.
Yeah, that was great coverage there by Friedmeier. Was looking for Severs there, just wasn't open. Good job by Matheny picking up a couple yards, making it a 3rd down and 3 here for the Indians.
Just realized this. It's Severs. I may have confused Fowler and Severs on the last drive because Severs is not wearing the light green gloves. That's been the dead giveaway all season, but both him and Fowler, neither of them are wearing it. It's 3rd down and 3 after the 2-yard run by Braden Matheny, looking to lead Hallsville on his first scoring drive as a starting quarterback. He sends Xavier Stinson in motion. It's pistol formation. Matheny claps the hands, takes a snap, gives to Fowler running left side. He's across the 40. He's got the first down and keeps pushing the legs inside the 35 down to about the 34. Nice run there. And that is a first down for Hallsville, who's starting to open things up a little bit on offense.
Yeah, great run there by Harrison Fowler. Lowered those shoulders and there's no way any Pinto was standing him up there. Gets the first down and more. Good run there, and Hallsville is driving.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians from the 35-yard line of California. Isaac Stinson all alone. It's one-on-one coverage with him and Friedmeier if Hallsville wants to take a shot. Pistol formation, and it's a give to Harrison Fowler. Up the middle, he's got a hold 30-25, and he drags defenders down inside the 20 to the 19. That's a gain of about 16 yards on a beautiful hold through the line of scrimmage for Harrison Fowler, and Hallsville continues to be on the move.
Yeah, great blocking by that offensive line there. Fowler able to see the hole, and he exploited it, that's for sure. First down and more now just inside the red zone on the 19-yard line.
So 1st down and 10 for Hallsville. Everyone looking over towards that far sideline to see what Coach Conyers has on the play sheet. 2 wide receivers, each on opposite sides of the field. Pistol formation, Fowler directly behind Matheny. Matheny takes a snap. He is going to give it to Fowler again, tries to bounce it out right side. He's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play. There was a swarm of men in blue there to bring him down, and it's a short gain, bring up about 2nd and 8. Alex Anguano makes a tackle. Already called his name once earlier, so he seems to be a pretty physical presence there in that defensive line. We'll see what Hallsville decides to break out of the playbook. We're just under 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hallsville trailing 14-0 after allowing 2 rushing touchdowns to Tyler Oden, the running back for California. They've had 2 drives and have only ran about 10 plays. Their first drive was 5 plays. The second one wasn't many more. So 2nd and 8, pistol formation. Matheny will clap the hands, take the snap. It's a straight drop back, looking for Isaac Stinson on the comeback route, and it's high and almost intercepted. Instead hits the ground. It was looking for Stinson about the 10-yard line, and the throw, I don't know if Stinson cut his route in too early or if the throw was just high, but lucky there to fall incomplete. It's 3rd and 8.
Yeah, there were 2 defensive backs right there for the Pintos as that ball just went off the hands of Stinson, not able to bring it down, and got very lucky there. And Matheny, that ball got away there as Stinson tried to go upstairs and make the catch a little too high. It could have been picked off, but Hallsville still has the football.
Single coverage near side. It's Lampkins being guarded by Friedmeier. Here's 3rd down and 8. It is a play action. Matheny now rolling to his right. He's got Severs at the sticks, doesn't find him, now throws late, and Severs makes a catch, but he's out of bounds, and it'll now be 4th down. I think if he sees Severs sooner on the crosser, could have hit him for a first down, but saw him too late, led Severs out of bounds. It's 4th and 8.
Yeah, it was a great throw by Matheny, but Severs just not able to get his feet down and in bounds. Great catch, though, along the sidelines, but his feet were not in bounds, so it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Just a little off on the timing right there. That's maybe a connection that gets hit if Nichols is still on a quarterback. Matheny, but now making his first start, just a little bit off there, and it's 4th and 8. Obviously, Hallsville going to go. Does not have the kicking game. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. Hallsville just now getting the play in. We'll see if they are able to get it off. It's pistol formation, just under 3 minutes to go. Matheny claps the hands, takes the snap. It's play action. He's got all day to throw. Now winds up going for Severs in the end zone and throws it out the back. Actually, Severs made the catch. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. I don't know how Severs even got to that ball. I thought it was going out of the back of the end zone. Regardless, it's incomplete, and that is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Severs tried to come up with it there, just not able to. Great defense by the Pintos. Had 2 defensive backs there and able to break up the pass. A very heart-punching blow there for the Indians as they drove all the way down the field here on their second drive and not able to come up with any points, especially being on the road down 14.
So here comes the high-powered Pinto offense led by Marty Kilmer, who's already led them on 2 touchdown drives and left me out of breath twice thanks to their high-powered no-huddle offense. Give to the running back on first down, maybe gets 2 yards on the play. It's Tyler Oden out there who already has 2 rushing touchdowns. Gets to the 20. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. California not moving as quickly when they don't pick up chunk plays. There are 3 wide receivers in on the play. One of the motions far side. That's Cameron Combs. Meanwhile, Walker Friedmeier is near side of the field. Running back, it's going to be a snap to Kilmer. Now pitches to the running back. Oden tries to turn the corner. He's up past the 25 and dragged down at about the 27. So a nice gain right there. He gets right to the 6 and moves the chain. That's a 7-yard rush and a first down for California on the run by Oden.
Yeah, great play design right there from the pitch from Kilmer to
first down and
Oden.
10. Kilmer gives to Oden, running right up the middle. He's hit immediately, gets maybe a yard or 2, but Xavier Stinson was in there along with DJ Larkin. So a nice stop there on first down, or bring up second down at about 9.
Yeah, great stop there by those 2 up front, able to get to Oden right there. Now second down and 8 for the Pintos.
It's Going to be a running back directly to the right of Kilmer. He takes snap. It's a screen pass far right side. Catch is made to the 30, up to the 35, across the 40-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for California. The man making the catch there on the play was Hayden Kilmer. Don't want to speculate, but just have a hunch that might be a brother-to-brother connection. Regardless, it's a first down and 10 as California now up to their own 40-yard line. Drop back, Kilmer looking near side. He's going to throw, and it gets over the defender. Caught at the 50, 45, 40. There goes Bryant. He's inside the 30, 35, and he's dragged down at about the 21 as Bryant's second catch of the game and his second big gain of the game on a perfect delivery by Kilmer. And now California is once again on the move.
Yeah, great throw there by Kilmer to find Bryant, and Bryant did the rest there after he came down with that catch and turned it into a big-time gain there, and now inside the red zone again.
First down and 10 from the 17-yard line of Hallsville. Give to Odin right up the middle, and he's met in the backfield. Jake Crane makes a tackle. There's California stifled. Back-to-back great throws by Marty Kilmer to Hayden Kilmer and then Aiden Bryant. It was Kilmer's first catch of the game and Bryant's second. But now this drive that started at the own 17 is all the way up to the Hallsville 18. It's 2nd and 11 as we get just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Odin now motioned out to the right, so it's Kilmer all alone in the backfield. It's a screen far side, caught at the 20-yard line. It's actually dropped, incomplete. A couple men went after the ball, but it was ruled a forward pass, so it is an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. It was going far sideline for Lane and Durham. And we'll see now what California dials up on 3rd and 11. Out of the huddle now, it's going to be one man in the backfield. That's the running back Odin. Shotgun snap to Kilmer. He gives to Odin running left side. He makes a juke inside the 15, but it's dragged down at about the 14. So he's going to get a couple yards, but not enough to convert the 3rd down. We'll see if California, who has had a good kicker, nailed 2 extra points pretty easily. Looks like they're going to go for it, though. Interesting decision here because it would be about a 33-yard field goal. I think with the kicker that we've seen on the extra points would be easily able to do it. But with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, California going to go 4th and 8. Kilmer is in the shotgun formation. They fake hike it, try to get him on the hard count, but Hallsville did not jump. Now looking over towards the sideline. It's 13 seconds on the play clock, so California actually does not have to snap it here if they don't want to, and it looks like they are not. So they're going to take this thing to the end of the quarter, and we'll have 4th down and 8 when we're back for the start of the second quarter. Hallsville trailing 14-0 with a big play coming up when we return in just a moment on the Show Me Sports Network.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft, makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Back on the Show Me Sports Network. 4th down and 8 for California, and the offense is on the field. They're looking to convert this thing and make this a 3-touchdown game. Already up 14-0 as we start the second quarter. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft on the Show Me Sports Network. Marty Kilmer is all alone in the shotgun. Combs goes in motion. Kilmer rolling out right. He's going to fire, looking for Combs in the end zone. It's high and it's intercepted. And then taking a knee in the end zone for the touchback will be Weston Grant, who gets the pick, and a nice defensive stand there for Hallsville. They turn over the California offense, and Grant has got the interception. I believe that's his first of the season.
Yeah, what a catch there by Weston Grant, and a great job by the defense of the Hallsville Indians. What a drive stopper there, and what a pick by Weston Grant. He saw that one. He saw Kilmer roll out, and he was there, and he got his hands up, came up with a catch back in the end zone. Great job by the defense. Well needed there for Hallsville, especially down 14-0 here early.
So Hallsville, who's been struggling on offense to start the game, back out for their third drive. They've gone punt and turnover on downs. It's a give to Fowler, pistol formation, bounces outside past the 25 up near the 30. He's going to get maybe about 8 on the play and bring up second and short. Nice run there out of the pistol formation to start the drive. Quarterback Brady Matheny, who had a pick and a fumble last week, still looking for that elusive first touchdown in his first start. Gets some help there from his running back, Harrison Fowler, who's been a workhorse to start the game. It's going to be another give to Fowler across the 30 and up near the 35. He's got the first down. Gets to the 33. I saw someone continue to go, and I thought that was Fowler, but he was actually dragged down a few yards earlier. So it's at the 33, but regardless, only needed a couple to get the first down, and he moves the chains. 1st and 10 now for Hallsville.
Yeah, nice run right up the middle right there by Fowler. Able to get the first down and more. On this drive, if you're the Indians, you need to find a way to get in the end zone, put points on the board.
So Hallsville just getting some help from their defense, getting the interception on 4th down. Now see if the offense can capitalize. Pistol formation. Matheny takes the snap, give Fowler running right side. He swarmed in the backfield and is going to lose a yard on the play as there were 3 men in blue there before Fowler even got the ball. And there was little to nothing he was going to do right there. Seemed like California knew it was coming, and on the tackle it was Colin Altoff. So nicely done there as he brings down Fowler for a loss of 1.
Yeah, great tackle right there by Colin Altoff right there, able to pursue Fowler, and it looked like Fowler just couldn't find a way trying to bounce it to the outside, but Altoff was there.
2 wide receivers far side and another near side. Shotgun snap. It's going to be play action. Looking at Isaac on the outright. He's got him 38 past the 40, and then he is going to dive up near the first down. He needed 11. He might have got exactly that, and he does. That's a first down. Second catch of the game for Isaac Stinson, and that was a nice out route right there, because when Stinson caught that ball from Matheny, he had was a whole lot of green grass around him. So now 1st and 10, Hallsville approaching midfield.
For sure. Great catch there. Great throw by Matheny. Hallsville gets the first down.
1st and 10, pistol formation. And Matheny is going to give it to Fowler running left side. He's crossed 45, 50, and he's into Hallsville territory. It's going to be California territory past the 46, down to the 45, and that moves the chains again for Hallsville as Fowler's got a gain of about 11.
Yeah, great job by the line again, opening up a hole for Fowler, and he did the rest.
So now into California territory is Hallsville. Matheny looking over to that far sideline. Hallsville has been run heavy, although Matheny did just complete the pass a moment ago to Isaac Stinson on the out route. Here comes the run again to Harrison Fowler. He's across the 45 down near the 40. He's going to get about 5 yards on the play and cut this second down in half.
Yeah, nice run again there by Harrison Fowler, keeping those legs turning and able to pick up 5.
Fowler has been the workhorse so far in this one, asked to do a lot with the man at quarterback making his first start under center due to the Colton Nichols injury. We'll see if the run heavy usage continues. Hallsville, though, imperative that they score on this drive because they are already trailing 14-0. We've got 8:56 to go in the first half. Pistol set. Matheny takes snap, gives to Fowler. He's met at the 40, but then drives up to about the 37. So he's going to get a nice gain on the play to make it 3rd and 2 when he originally was met at the line of scrimmage. And you would probably expect Hallsville going to go run here again on 3rd and 2.
Hallsville right now moving the football very effectively like they did in their last drive, even though it was stalled in the red zone. But here again, moving the football against this Pintos defense and having success with Fowler. So keep exploiting them if you're the Indians on the ground.
Well, Coach Connors, I think he recognized the importance of picking up this 3rd down. Hallsville already down 14-0, so he's going to call a timeout and discuss here. I don't know if they will actually do this, but after all the run heaviness we've seen on this drive so far, maybe 3rd and 2, you put one in Fowler, but then pull it back out, run some play action, try and maybe get Stinson on that out route again and move the chains?
I think right here, if you're Justin Conyers, you put the ball in the belly of the beast. You let Harrison Fowler do the rest, pick up 2 yards here, get the first down, and get yourself going and keep this drive going for the Indians because, you know, they need points here, especially on the road, down 14-0 still with 8:25 left here in the second quarter.
Well, the California defense so far in this game has held Hallsville to a punt and a turnover on downs, but the Pintos offense was finally just stopped on the other side a moment ago when Hallsville's Weston Grant got an interception on a 4th down play. California was trying to go up 21-0, so now Hallsville, it's their job on offense to take advantage of that momentum and cut this deficit in half. Back out of the timeout, it is third down and 2, and Hallsville, like we've seen for most of the game, going out of the pistol formation. There's 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side, everyone else up near the line of scrimmage to presumably block. Here we go. It's a give to Fowler. Left side. He's got the first down. He's across the 30, 25. He angles far sideline. 20, 15. Cuts back in. Breaks a tackle. 10, 5. Another broken tackle. He's down at the 3. Should be a gain of about 35 for Fowler, and he pushed multiple men out of the way on his way to first and goal for Hallsville.
They did what I was wanting them to do. They put the ball in the belly of the beast. Harrison Fowler did the rest, and almost able to bounce that one into the end zone. Sets him up on the 4-yard line.
First and goal from the 4. Give to Fowler. He's up the middle. He's stifled. He's going to maybe get about halfway to the goal line, but not in. And they'll bring up second and short, second and goal to go. So they try to go just directly up the middle right there, and there was multiple men in blue waiting for Fowler. Looks like he picked up just a yard on the play. Now it'll be second down and go Hallsville, obviously in 4-down territory. So they've got now 3 plays to get the 3 yards needed and make this a 14-6 ball game, and then would obviously go for 2 afterwards. Pistol formation again here. Matheny without a touchdown so far. He's going to give it to Fowler again up the middle, and it looks like he's in, and he is. Touchdown, Hallsville, 3 yards out. Fowler has got what is his 12th total touchdown of the season. It's now a 14-6 ball game.
Yeah, great job there. Able to hand the ball off from Matheny to Fowler. Fowler does the rest and bounces that one in for the touchdown. Well needed for the Indians on the road. And what a job after Weston Grant came up with the interception and stalled the Pintos drive of scoring a touchdown or possibly putting up more points, and able to capitalize on that turnover. Big momentum changer, and great for them to get on the scoreboard here early.
Hallsville trying to make it just a 6-point game. Snap to Matheny. Now pitches inside. Xavier Stinson, the tight end, is going to take it in for 2. A nice little sweep action right there, and Stinson on the pitch pass is able to break the play, and it's now 14-8 on an 80-yard scoring drive from Hallsville. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The doctor ordered just that for Hallsville, getting the touchdown, then getting the 2-point conversion. Well needed. They're right back in this game after the early start by the Pintos, getting off to a fast start, going up 14-0. Well needed. Way to punch back for the Hallsville Indians, and they are right back in this game.
Well, if you're looking forward, Hallsville will get the ball to start the second half. There's 7:21 to go in this quarter. So hopefully they can get a stop, and don't want to look too far ahead, but a stop here and then potentially a double dip would be excellent for Hallsville. But the way that Marty Kilmer and this California offense has moved the football down the field, that looks like a tall order here at the moment, although they did force the interception from Kilmer. Never said that was Kilmer's 10th interception of the season, so he's now into double digit. Kind of what you get when you have what appears to be a gunslinger offense here for California. So now here comes both of the kickoff teams. Ball is set down at their own 40-yard line, and Zach Jarrett will get ready to kick this thing away. First time Hallsville is kicking off since the first opening kickoff of the game. Here it is, booted away, a pretty long kick. It's brought in at the 14-yard line, angling up 20-25. Tries to come near side and is blocked down. Nice tackle right there. I believe that was Aiden Ski, the safety, who came screaming in to make the tackle. It was. And I'll tell you what, that's a real nice play there. And California's going to have to start inside their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, what a tackle right there by Aiden. He just got to the ball carrier right away and was able to wrap him up. Great pursuit of the returner there of the Pintos and able to wrap him up. What a tackle. Great fundamental tackle right there.
So Marty Kilmer doesn't have a touchdown in this game. Both of those belong to his running back, Tyler Oden. Back out on the field, shotgun formation. It's a give to Oden. Tries to come near side, but he's not going to get much. Maybe gets up to about his own 24-yard line. It looks to be about a gain of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, let's see what this Indians defense can do here. Getting the turnover on the Pintos' last drive of Kilmer. Let's see if they can find a way to force another turnover.
Here's the fake play action going downfield for Bryan. It's high, and it's intercepted by Aiden Lampkins. He's across the 40, 35, 30, angles far sideline. He's got a blocker in Larkin. He's up to the 25. That's where he swung down. And Aiden Lampkins has the interception for Hallsville, and they will be in business about 25 yards away from tying this game up. Nicely done. That's Kilmer's second pick of the game.
Hello, Aiden Lampkins. What a pick. Way to read that one. Saw the eyes of Kilmer. going to his wide receiver Bryant there in the middle of the field, and Lampkins coming up with a pick. Ben, I'm just going to have to say I called that one right there.
You did? Okay, so now Hallsville will start at the California 25-yard line, looking to take advantage as it looks like pendulum is now maybe swung back in the Indians' favor. They go interception, touchdown, interception, see if they can keep the trend going and punch one in the end zone right here. Here comes Matheny in this Hallsville offense. Shotgun formation, Fowler directly to the left. Matheny. Matheny's going to take it, pulls it out of Fowler, and now goes up to about the 21-yard line. So it'll be a short gain there, bring up second down at about 6.
Yeah, I like what Hallsville is trying to do right there. The fake handoff there to Harrison Fowler as it looked like he was going to get the ball going outside, but then Matheny takes it inside there, gets a couple yards, gets 3 yards to make it second down and 7.
Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers near side. That is Severs and Jarrett. Here comes a shotgun snap this time. It's going to be kept again, and barely getting any yards there on the play will be the quarterback, Matheny, as it looks like he got just back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th and 7. The exact same play, a read option. Matheny this time not having as much success, though.
Yeah, Hallsville really needing to find a way here. Back-to-back interceptions of Kilmer, and now they have the ball, and they are just outside the red zone. Need to find a way here to not let this drive sour after that interception by Lampkins. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, maybe a passing down here for Hallsville. There's 4 wide receivers, 3 all lined up to the right of Matheny. It's going to screen pass. Zach Jarrett makes a catch at the 30, and he's going to lose yardage. Aiden Bryant comes flying in to make the tackle, and that'll be a loss of 3 and bring up 4th down and long. Nice tackle there by Bryant.
Yeah, it was a great tackle right there by Bryant. There was just nothing there for the Indians as they tried to set up that screen.
So 4 down territory for Hallsville, and we'll see what they decide to do. It's going to be 4th down and 9 after the tackle in the backfield on the designed screen pass. And now before this 4th down play, looks like Isaac Stinson and Jarrett are going to switch spots on the field. Severs is also in on the play. No Lampkins in at wide receiver for this one. We'll see what Hallsville's looking at. It's going to be snapped from the near hash, and Hallsville, with 4:55 to go, is going to burn a timeout for this 4th and 9 play. Hallsville using their second timeout, but obviously they don't carry over. So I like the timeout decision here under 5.5, as you kind of think if Hallsville scores here on this drive, or if they don't get it, you're going to be out on defense. We're not going to use a timeout, so no harm in burning one right here. Going to talk this 4th and 9 play over.
Yeah, I like the timeout as well by Justin Conyers. I think right here is smart call of a timeout to talk with Matheny, see what they really want to draw up, and try and get here and get this 1st down and make this play call on 4th down and 9, because they need to find a way to get this 1st down, especially after the pick by Lampkins. Just keep going back to it, especially because this game earlier was all Pintos, and now the momentum has swung to Hallsville. This would be a big momentum killer for the Indians if they're not able to convert this one, and a great stand it would be by the defense. Let's see what they can do here on 4th down and 9.
So right after getting the ball on the turnover, the Indians in danger of going 4 and out. They'll snap the ball from the 24-yard line of California, needing to get to the 15. It's Jarrett and Isaac Stinson on the far side. Severs and Xavier Stinson near side. Pistol formation. Matheny will take the snap. It's play action. He fakes it. Now he's going to fire. He's got Stinson far sideline, and he overthrows him. It's incomplete. Had him, it would have been about the 6-yard line, and a throw, which was a long one from near side to far side, extends just too high out of the leap of Isaac Stinson. That's a turnover on downs. That's what I'm sure Matheny would like to have back, because he just missed it.
Yeah, for sure. Great play call there. And Matheny just fired that one a little bit too high, and Stinson not able to come down with it. Isaac Stinson tried to go upstairs just over the hands, and turnover on downs.
Kilmer back out on the field. It's a give to Odin. He's up across the 25. Now bounces outside 30. He's still going across the 35 up to about the 36 before he's brought down by Gage Harbison. A nice run there, moves the chains on 1st down. Didn't get the chance to correct it because of the pick last drive, but it was Brooks Volkart in it running back last drive. Now it's back to Odin for the 3rd time. And now, 4th time in 5 drives. Kilmer goes play action. He's looking near sideline. Catch is made. Nice catch up near the sideline by Friedmeier. He's going to be brought down at about the 44. It'll be a gain about 6, but Friedmeier had to dive for it. That's his 2nd catch of the game, and it's 2nd down and 4. Kilmer's got the offense on the move again. It's going to be a give to Odin. Tries to bounce it off the left side. He's across the 50 up near the 45 of Hallsville where he'll be brought down. And it's a gain of 9. Another first down for California, who's found a little something again on offense after back-to-back picks thrown by Kilmer. Those went to Grant and Lampkins. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 45 of Hallsville. Kilmer all alone, shotgun formation. Now motions Odin back into the backfield. He's going to fake it. Kilmer trying to run it up across the 45. Now breaks tackle at the 42. He's across the 40, 35, 30. He's got a couple men to beat. 20, 15, 10. Kilmer's got speed and he's gone.
Hello and goodbye, Kilmer.
Kilmer turned on the Jets there at the end of the run. That's his first touchdown of the night. And from 45 yards out, California grabs the momentum right back. It's now 20-8 in favor of the Pintos. And Kilmer knew what he was doing right there, keeping the ball himself instead of giving it to Odin. And that's a nice run there. Now here comes the extra point, trying to make it 21-0.
Yeah, they have just figured something out against the Indians with this hurry-up offense. And the defense has not been able to do just that in the Indians. They have not found a way to stop that just firepower offense in the Pintos of just getting the play in and just going.
Extra point is good. So Hallsville, just a moment ago after the pick, were looking like they were maybe going to go in and take the lead. Instead, they turn over on downs, and then in just a couple of plays, California goes 76 yards and scores a touchdown. It's 21-8. But if you're looking at the bright side for Hallsville, if they could find a way to score right here, they do get the ball at second half, but going to need to stop the bleeding right here and get something together on offense.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need to find a way to get something going on offense. Now down 21-8.
Hallsville on their 4 drives has gone punt, turnover on downs, rushing touchdown, and turnover on downs. Gage Harbison back deep to receive the kick for Hallsville, standing at his own 10-yard line, although the Pintos have had the strategy of kicking it short near the sideline and not giving the returners a whole lot to do with it. See if they do that again. Plummer and Skidrowski are both standing about the 28-yard lines. I apologize for most likely butchering that last name. It's brought in by Ski at the 30, but he's going to break one tackle and get to about the 34. The return game for California was there very quickly, and here comes the Hallsville offense. Tyler Odin, the running back for California, on the return team, makes a tackle, and Hallsville will start from their own 34. They've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds plus one timeout to work with.
Yeah, I think right here, if you're Hallsville, you just need to find a way to just be smart, take care of the football here these last 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the second quarter before going into the half, and just find a way to use the clock. You're on the road here. You do not want to give the ball back to this Pintos offense, in which they've just been hurry up from start.
First down at 10, it's a give to Found. He's across the 35, and then is tripped up at about the 36, 37. So it's going to be a short gain, bring up second down and 10 as the tackle was made. A couple of them were in on the tackle for California. PA guy says it was Colin Altott that officially brought Fowler done. So I believe that's the second tackle for Altott so far in the game. It's 2nd and 7 as we approach 3 minutes to go in this first half. California leading this one 21-8. Here's a shotgun snap. Another give to Fowler. He's going to try and bounce it outside, far sideline. He's across the 40, 45, breaks a tackle and drives a defender all the way up across the 50 into the 49 of California. And that was sheer willpower by Fowler, as he has been the workhorse so far in this half. It's now 1st and 10.
Yeah, he sure has been the workhorse for the Indians so far in this half. And he is making his presence known.
1st and 10 from the 48 of California. Third straight time it's to give to Fowler. He's across the 45, breaks tackle up near the 40, and now is going to be pushed by DJ Larkin up near about the 36-yard line. That's another first down with some help at the end. And Fowler's had a real nice half. I'd assume he's up near 100 yards and moves the chains right there. So it's been all runs on this drive. Really haven't seen a ton of throws in general by Matheny. He's completed 2 to Stinson, another 1 to Jarrett. And unless I missed one, that should be it. But there's been a heavy dosage of runs. It's 1st and 10 again. Pistol formation. Fowler directly behind Matheny. Gets the carry up across the 40 and drives ahead to about the 37. Actually got even farther than that. I was off on my line marks. He was up across the 35 down to about the 32. And it'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, another powerful run right there by Harrison Fowler. And getting 4 yards there on that first down run.
Looking over near the sideline, we're just at about the 2-minute mark. I'm sure if Hallsville, in a perfect world, would like to take this clock all the way down and then score a touchdown, make it a one-score game just before half. 2nd down and 6. It's a play action. Throw near side Isaac Stinson. He's wide open. He's across the 25-20. 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. There's that out route again against off coverage. And Stinson's got his 3rd catch of the game, perfectly delivered by Matheny. Hallsville's got 1st down and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, he put the bread in the basket. Great delivery there by Matheny on the throw to Isaac Stinson, his 3rd catch of the game on that out route. Good catch there. Gets the 1st down just outside the red zone.
Give to Matheny. He's going to turn and hand it to Fowler, and he's not going to have a lot of room. Breaks one tackle. How did he get out of there? 10-5 touchdown Fowler from 14 yards out. I do not know how he managed to get through that pile, but a nice couple of moves has Fowler his 2nd touchdown of the game. It's 21-14.
Yeah, Fowler broke right through that pile. Looked like he was going to be at the bottom of it. It looked like they were going to wrap him up, but Fowler goes, no, sir, and he bounces that one in. Well-needed touchdown for the Indians.
They will go for 2 right here. Attempt to make it a 21-16 game with 1:43 to go in the first half. Matheny will take the snap from the pistol formation. He will give it to Fowler. He's got to make a couple moves, and he does. He's in. It's 21-16 Hallsville, so a nice response there after the rushing touchdown by Kilmer. We've got ourselves a back-and-forth one right now. It looks like we may have an offensive shootout on our hands. And with 1:43 to go in the half, Hallsville has cut it to just a 5-point deficit. Nicely done.
Yeah, nicely done, that's for sure, by the Indians. Well-needed touchdown, able to get back up on the scoreboard with 8. And now cutting this lead to 5 with 1:43. Let's see what this defense for the Indians can do. They've been backed up all night on their heels by this fast-paced offense from the get-go in the Pintos.
Big here for Hallsville to prevent this from becoming a 2-score game again going into half. Love if they could get a stop and go into half just down 5, and then you get the ball, maybe take the lead. Hallsville has not known a lead at all in this game. Before it felt like we really even got the game going, they were down 14-0. And since they have put together a couple nice drives on offense, each capped off with a Harrison Fowler touchdown. Here comes the kickoff team. And with 1:43 to go in the half, you can assume that California's high-powered offense will be on the move after this kickoff. Multiple men back deep to receive the kick. Aiden Bryant is one of them, along with Walker Friedmeier the other. So both the receivers also on the return team. Jarrett places the ball down, and he kicks it away. It is on a line, and it's going to be brought in by Friedmeier at his 11. He's up past 15-20, angles left side 25, and then he's brought down at the 26. Couple of different men in white there for Hallsville bring him down. Here comes California's offense, and I didn't see what it was, but the California crowd did not like that there was no flag called. Maybe a late hit. I was looking down. I didn't see what the outrage was, but there certainly was some from this home sideline.
Yeah, there definitely was some outrage here by this home sideline. And the Pinto fans, I think, like you said, Ben, there might have been a late hit. Pinto fans did not like that. That's for sure.
0-26, California looking to go 74 yards for their 4th score of the game. They've got 1:37 and all 3 timeouts to do it. It's going to be a bobbled snap, and it can't be handled on, so Kilmer just dives on it, and they're going to lose a couple of yards on the play. Fumbled exchange right there. I don't know whether that's on Kilmer or the running back Brooks Volcourt, who's in the game. Regardless, it's a loss of 5, so now 2nd and 15. Important to notice, it's Volcourt, not Odom, out there. Volcourt, pardon me, and not Odin out there at running back. 2nd and 15, shotgun formation. It's going to be play action. Kilmer dropping back. He's going to launch far sideline, and a nice catch there made it the 30 up across the 35, and getting the 1st down on his 3rd catch of the game is Walker Friedmeier. And nicely done there on the comeback route. Friedmeier had to jump up to grab that one, but he does. And it's going to be a gain of about 18 yards on the play, and a timeout called by California. And on the catch right there, Friedmeier listed at 6'1". He used certainly all of that to leap up and make the catch. And now 1st down and 10 with 1:06 to go.
For sure. Great catch there by Friedmeier as he comes back to the football there on the route. Able to come up with that one, get the 1st down and more. Keep this Pintos drive brewing here with 1:06 left here in the 2nd quarter before the half, and possibly put up a touchdown or put up 3. We will see what happens here in this next 1:06 by the Pintos as they get the 1st down.
Kilmer has thrown 2 interceptions. Both came on back-to-back drives, but he's also led 3 scoring drives. He's been pretty decent overall. He's hit Aiden Bryant twice, Kilmeyer 3 times, 2 men who both have over 500 receiving yards and 6+ touchdowns. So certainly think that he'll continue to utilize them as the game goes on. Now back out of the timeout. It's first down and 10 from their own 39-yard line. California looking to punch one in with 1:06 to go and 2 timeouts left. It's shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers near side. That's Bryant and Combs. And then Friedmeier, far side of the field, all alone. Play action snap. Kilmer looking now. He's going to pull it down and step up, try to run. He's across the 35 now. He's going to actually throw to Friedmeier. He's got the catch. He's up across the 50, out of bounds into Hallsville territory. And I don't even think that was Friedmeier. It was actually Hayden Kilmer, who just found some soft spot in the Hallsville defense. And all Marty Kilmer had to do was buy himself some time and then hits the receiver there for a gain. So now into Hallsville territory, 49 seconds to go. Receiver going in motion. Kilmer takes a snap. It's a screen near side. Aiden Bryant, it's high and it's incomplete. Probably for the better because Landon Sievers came crashing on the play. That would have been tough there for Bryant. It's 2nd and 10. So Kilmer on the play before had all day to throw, but then once he pulled it down, scrambled around in the pocket and eventually found a man downfield who just sat down in a soft spot. Now 2nd down and 10, 43 seconds to go in the half. Kilmer dropping back. He's protected nicely. Now going to throw downfield, and it's off the hands, incomplete, almost intercepted. Goes off the hands of Cameron Combs looking for his first catch of the day. And Lampkins, Aiden Lampkins almost had his second pick of the half just out of the outstretched dive. It's now 3rd and 10 with 37 seconds to go.
Yeah, Combs almost came down with that catch, but then bounced off his shoulder pad and almost picked off.
So see how aggressive California is here. They've moved in big chunks so far this half, so to assume they think they can easily pick up this 3rd and 10. It's shotgun formation. Kilmer takes snap, looking right all the way. Now comes back near side for Combs. It's off the hands and complete. A weirdly designed play because Kilmer rolled right and then essentially without looking just threw it all the way across his body on the design screen, and Combs couldn't reel it in. It's now 4th and 10 with 32 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to do a Patrick Mahomes no-look right there on 3rd down and 10.
You've got to have a lot of trust there that the screen is there. And it was. Combs could have brought that in, but it was just a little bit behind him, so could not make the catch. It's now 4th and 10, and it looks like California, probably a smart play. You were 32 seconds to punt this one away. Don't want to give Hallsville good field position for a last-second score. So it looks like the Pintos will boot this one deep. No one at the moment back deep to receive for Hallsville. And now a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to purposely take the delay of game and give Kilmer a little bit more room to punt. I don't think we've seen that at any point at all this year, purposely taking the delay of game. It's actually not even ruled illegal procedure. It's not even ruled delay of game. It's ruled illegal procedure. Regardless, I think California was trying to do that on purpose. So now it's 4th down and 15 with 32 seconds to go. This ball is booted away. To assume Hallsville would just run the ball once and take this thing to half. No one really back deep to receive, although Ski is standing at about the 36. The ball is booted away. It's not that far of a punt. Hallsville's going to let it go. It lands at about the 35. Takes a real nice bounce. Going to roll all the way inside the 25 of Hallsville. And is going to set down right at about the 22. And with 19 seconds, here comes the Hallsville offense for their final drive of the half.
Yeah, that definitely took a friendly home bounce there for the Pintos after Kilmer punted that one away. And now Hallsville will take over the football at their own 22-yard line. But that one looked like for a sec could have been blocked. And Kilmer didn't really get much of a beautiful kick there, as it did get a friendly roll and pins the Indians just outside the 20.
So here comes Hallsville, unless this is a huge chunk play, probably the last play of the first half. Shotgun for Matheny, and the pistol formation, Harrison Fowler, the running back, directly behind him. Give to Fowler, running left side. He bounces out 30. He's up near, 20, up near the 25, and then is swung down. So it'll be gain of about 5 yards on the play, and no intention to go hurry up here. And now clock is stopped. Is Hallsville going to burn a timeout here? I think they might. Yeah, they are going to burn a timeout. So interesting here. Thought Hallsville would just take it a half, but appears they obviously see something. Interesting call here, Justin.
Yeah, especially with 7.6 seconds left before the half. Let's see what Conyers wants to do here with his offense. Try to do a little sneakery type of play here. You never know. We will see. Still time up there on that clock in 7.6. Draw up one play, one little miracle here on the road. And, if something goes right, they get a wide receiver wide open deep, take the chance, throw it, get the touchdown before the half, something that would definitely be a big-time momentum changer for the Indians to take this one into the half if they could find a way to do just that. But we will see what Coach Justin Conyers for the Indians is going to draw up here with 7.6 seconds left before the half.
So back out. Other timeout now is the Hallsville offense. They've got just 7.5 seconds to work with, and they're 78 yards away from the end zone. Fowler has had some really long runs here, but California's got 3 men basically all standing at their own 42-yard line, way back, playing prevent defense. Now a 4th one goes back there, so there's really not a lot of pressure up around the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap. Matheny's going to turn, give it to Fowler. He's going to run left sideline. He gets a decent gain, and he goes out of bounds at the 38, and he goes out of bounds with 2 seconds left. So he's going to pick up about 16 yards on the play. I would assume that's what Hallsville intended, get a good gain, then get out of bounds. He actually went out of bounds, though, earlier than I expected. Didn't get to the 38, only got to the 34.
Yeah, surprisingly there. What a run by Fowler. 7.6 seconds just to get a first down and more, That was just great to set this one up now on the 34 with 2.3. Maybe they'll take a shot deep here. We'll see, Ben.
So now Hallsville, this will be the last play of the half unless there is some sort of defensive penalty. Just 2.3 seconds to go. Hallsville down 21-16. It's a shotgun snap. 3 wide receivers all on the near side. Matheny's going to take the snap, dropping back. Only 4-man rush. Matheny going to roll out, buy some time, going to set up, and now he's going to take off and run, just get 2 yards and go out of bounds. He was trying to go deep on the play, but just ran out of time there. I think if he maybe had another second, could have set the feet and chucked it deep. He had both Jarrett and Xavier Stinson down there, but just could not buy enough time. And that is the half. Hallsville goes into the locker room showing 21-16. But good news, they do get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, what a job by Hallsville. Able to find a way to stop the electricity that was inflicted by the Pintos offense with this hurry-up game plan, in which they had success early in the first quarter, scoring 14 points early. But Hallsville responds and outscores the Pintos in the second quarter 16-7, and just a great job by the pursuit of that Hallsville Indians defense to keep them in this game. And really, Matheny hasn't turned over the football. Hallsville on the road, that's something that is a big check mark so far in this game, and the defense has came up with 2 picks on Kilmer. Is something you got to be happy with, and Coach Conyers will be addressing to his team.
So both teams headed to the locker room. We've got about 20 minutes until the Hallsville offense will head back out onto the field, looking to take what would be a lead for the first time. They have not known one at any point in this game. We're going to step aside for just a couple minutes, but when we return, we'll recap everything that you just heard, everything we just saw in depth, get you some scores from Friday Night Football around the area, and get you ready for the second half of football. Don't go anywhere. We've got the Show Me Sports Network halftime show coming in just a couple minutes when we're back.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie!
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
At Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
Back here in California, Missouri, that is, not the much warmer place out west, but we're back here in California, Missouri for the Pintos and the Indians. California leading this one 21-16 as we just hit halftime about 8 minutes ago. Another 13-15, and back for some more football. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft, thank you for spending this final night of the regular season with us here on the Show Me Sports Network. Justin and I will be right back here this time next Friday for Hallsville playoff football. Put a whole half here tonight to get through first, and one that the way this thing started for Hallsville, 14-0, got punched in the mouth early. I mean, they've responded well because for a very brief moment, I don't know about you, but at least I thought, I was like, this train could get off the tracks real quickly if Hallsville doesn't turn around. And since they've outscored them to 16-7, forced 2 picks, and the offense, the running game especially, has looked better, and hopefully it starts the second half with another scoring drive as well.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I thought the Pintos right away, once they scored 14 points early and went on 14-0 on the Indians, it was going to be a train running off the tracks, and this one was going to be a blowout. But Hallsville has responded on the road and outscoring the Pintos there in that second quarter, 16-7. They got themselves right back in this game, down 21-16. Couldn't ask for anything better on the road here, and especially Braden Matheny making his first start this season. He has really looked good so far, hasn't turned the football over, and you couldn't ask for anything better out of him if you're Coach Justin Conyers, and especially the run production, the sledgehammer, the train that always gets off the track and is a train you got to watch out for because you don't want to be on the tracks when that train is coming your way, and that's Harrison Fowler, and he's been doing it all season. He's doing it here again tonight, and they just got to keep giving the football to him, and Hallsville will have success. And the defense especially has really came up big with the 2 picks on Kilmer.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about Matheny a little bit, haven't asked him to throw the ball a ton, but he's really turned to Isaac Stinson when he's had to, really more often than not on the exact same route, and out routes where it went off coverage. Hallsville has taken advantage of it, and just about 7 to 10 yards, Stinson has cut out near the sidelines, and although Matheny did miss him once on a 4th down, would have picked up the first. Although he did miss him once, every other time, Matheny's been pretty on target connecting with Stinson, and that's caused what has just been an efficient passing game and limited opportunities. But you hit it. It's all Harrison Fowler, especially the second touchdown he had from 14 yards out. I thought that was a 3-yard gain and down in the dirt, but he somehow, I don't know whether it was stiff arms, jukes, whatever it was, he emerged from that pile, not on the ground, and eventually when he did come down, it was in the end zone for 6 points. Fowler has both of the touchdowns for Hallsville so far tonight. Do have to talk about California a little bit because Marty Kilmer and that California offense in their 6 drives was able to punch it in 3 times. The other 3 were 2 picks and a punt. But on the 3, they did score 2 rushing touchdowns by the running back Tyler Oden, and then Kilmer was able to take one in from 45 yards out himself, a rushing touchdown. That was probably the most electric play of the first half. Not one Hallsville made, but one Kilmer made, because once he bounced it outside, probably about the 25, 30-yard line, I'll tell you what, you don't see a quarterback kick it into another gear like he did that often. I mean, Nichols, another guy who I think probably has that gear. Kilmer turned on the Jets, and I really did not think he had a chance to beat, 2 Hallsville defenders up the sideline. He beat them both pretty easily. I mean, that was another gear. Kilmer made it look easy, and that's what led to the 21 for California.
Yeah, he's got some speed. He went from a Prius to a Lamborghini right there with the speed, gearing it from 1 to 2, and he showed that he's got some speed on the outside, and something that the Hallsville Indians defense will definitely need to look out for if Kilmer gets outside of the pocket.
In terms of the passing game, though, for Kilmer, I think Hallsville, honestly, I think the one way to look at it is that they might be a little bit lucky that Kilmer hasn't been completely on top of his game, because Aiden Bryant and Walker Friedmeier have been getting open pretty consistently downfield for California, and Friedmeier with 3 catches, Bryant with 2. I mean, it's a couple different things right now, and you could be looking at 5+ for each of them because they have got open downfield. And if this game turns into a shootout, look for California to continue to keep attacking down, especially the middle of the field where we saw Bryant make his money's worth in the first half. I mean, it's a good passing attack for California, especially the way the drives go for California is if they get a nice gain on first or second down of the very first series of the drive, they are moving, no huddle, getting Hallsville off balance, and are on the move. What we saw, especially in the drive where California punted, do the pick as well, is California didn't get a big gain on first and second down to start the drive. Then they had to go slow. They couldn't get into no huddle. On the 3 drives they scored, every 3 it was the exact same way. Big gain first down, whether that be on the run to Odin or on the throw down field. I believe it was Bryant on the first drive. Big gain there, then they get a no huddle and just boom, 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 drives over in for 6 points. It's clear night and day. If they get a big gain on the first play of the drive, they're on the move, going to go score. If they don't, it feels like Hallsville's able to really settle in. They can't move it fast and get a stop, and they're going to need that, especially hopefully to start the second half. Can't let California get things rolling and turn this into. I think Hallsville needs to win this more lower scoring second half in terms of a shootout, although I'd love to be wrong. I'd love for Hallsville to go pace for pace with them.
Yeah, let's just see what Hallsville can do here, especially possessing the football after the halftime and in to start the second half, and see what they can do and find a way to put more points up on the board, and especially take the lead if they're able to punch it in for 6 and then go for 2 like they do all the time. And something that would really change the tide of this momentum, because right now the Pintos still have the momentum in their favor, but it is pretty much about dead even, leaning a little bit towards the Pintos side of things. But if Hallsville is able to find a way to move the football down the field with their, starting with the football to start off the second half and able to capitalize with doing just that, they could be in business of taking this game and winning the season finale here on the road.
So Hallsville trailing by 5. Clock shows 6 minutes and 38 seconds till the second half starts. Usually can add about another 2 minutes onto that. Neither team has emerged from the locker room, which is a short walk through the parking lot to get there. There's currently some halftime entertainment going down on the field. They must be honoring one of the local youth football teams, because there's a whole lot of young men out there in jerseys. Maybe they'll be playing on this field in a few years, making the same plays that we've seen both California and Hallsville make so far tonight. But while we wait for both teams to come back for the start of the second half, get you updated on just a couple scores around the area. Cap City and Kirksville at halftime. Cap City's up 21-7 into that one. Osage is putting it to Versailles. They lead that one 42-0. Also at the break, Jeff City up 31-7 over Montmorency. We've got Centralia and Macon all tied 14-14 at half. Centralia, that's an important one to look out for just team-wise, because Hallsville could potentially see Centralia down the line in a couple of the weeks in playoff if all goes well for Hallsville, and they would have to win, obviously, to get there. That's a couple of scores going around just around the area, but I think we've talked about all we can here for the first half. Hallsville's offense, the run game, the key moving forward. Ken Matheny and this rest of the group of the offense for the Indians lead them to not only a second half comeback, but their 5th win of the season. We're going to find out in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. Justin and I will have the second half of this one on the Show Me Sports Network when we return for some Hallsville Indians football.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer. You're a parent. You're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
At Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Just about ready to get things going in the second half of football between Hallsville and California. And based on the way the first half went, it looks like we were in store for a good one because these two offenses, at least once Hallsville really got going, were humming to close out the first half. And I think we're in store for some more points here in the second, Justin.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Ben. High-scoring first half. We are ready, and we are set for a high-scoring second half as well, as Hallsville will possess this opening kickoff to start off the second half. We will see what the Indians can do here offensively. They really need to swing the tide of momentum, and we will see if they can find a way to influence just that on this opening drive to start off the second half.
Well, the kickoff teams are out on the field, and it is Hallsville that will start the second half with the football. And if they can punch one in, it would be the first lead they've had all game. They trailed 14-0 right out of the gates, and have since outscored the Pintos 16-7, but still work to be done. And here we go. Ball is placed down on the tee. It's booted away near the sideline. Gage Harbison makes the catch at his 15. He's up past the 25-yard line, tries to bounce it outside. He breaks one tackle. He's across the 30, turns a corner 35, and he's brought down right there. Nice return by Harbison, and Hallsville's going to have decent field position to start their second half.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better start if you're Hallsville. Great return there by Harbison, able to bounce it outside there down the sideline and able to get the ball out to the 35-yard line is where the Indians will start with the football. Great return there by Harbison.
So first down and 10 for the Indians, own 35-yard line. Second half just underway. Shotgun snap to Matheny. He's got Fowler behind him. He will give to Fowler. Now angles left, turns to his right and goes up near the 39-yard line. Should be a gain of about 4 to bring up 2nd and 6.
Fowler again doing what he's been doing all game. Did it in the first half, doing it here early in the second half. Good run there by Fowler, able to pick up 4.
Wouldn't it be something is as the train goes by on the tracks directly behind us, we get the Fowler train rolling here and get it into his 3rd touchdown of the night? That would be something.
Oh, yeah.
One of these times we need the train to go off as he gets in the end zone. That would be sweet. 2nd down and 6 for Hallsville. Pistol formation again. It's a give to Fowler again. Good blocking. Breaks 1 tackle. Won't get much farther, though, as I think he maybe gets a yard on the play. I said good blocking, but that quickly broke down for Hallsville. Just to gain a 1, it's 3rd down and 5. See if Hallsville tries to pass for the first time this half.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5 here for the Indians. The train behind us on the tracks is not stalling. Harrison Fowler right there was stalled. The train on the field for the Indians on that 2nd down carry.
So Hallsville trying to take advantage of getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Don't want to give that ball right back to the Pintos office with a chance to stretch their 5-point lead. 3rd down and 5. Matheny takes snap, gives to Fowler, running left, makes 1 cut, and he's up across the 45, lowers the shoulder, got the 1st down, and drives his way near the 47. That's a 1st down. Fowler would not be denied, and he directly lowered that shoulder into someone in a blue jersey. I think they paid the price 1st and 10.
For sure, he lowered the shoulder there. 1st down and more. And the train is brewing again down there on the field for the Indians. And Harrison Fowler, what a run. Cut it up. And he was nowhere to be seen as he was able to get the 1st down.
So 1st and 10, it's play action. Throw to Stinson, far sideline, wide open across the 45-40. Got the 1st down out of bounds right there. And once again, in off coverage, Stinson just sits down. Matheny finds him. It's another 1st down.
Yeah, great throw there again. Matheny really queuing in on Stinson. He has been his reliable go-to wide receiver here so far in this game. Nice throw there by Matheny, able to hit Xavier Stinson. Gets the 1st down and more. This Hallsville train is brewing.
Back-to-back plays to move the chains. Hallsville going hurry. 1st and 10. Give to Harrison Fowler. He's up across the 40, 35. He makes 1 defender miss, but can't get much more. Gets to about the 33. Should be a gain of about 7 or 8 yards and make it 2nd and short. And the offense is really getting rolling.
Yeah, they for sure are. The Hallsville Indians offense has came out of the locker room with some vengeance, and that train is rolling, and they have not stopped, that's for sure. Now on the 33-yard line of the Pintos.
Under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, just underway. Hallsville in California. Ben Schmidt and Justin Kraft with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Another throw to Stinson, and he's wide open again. Makes a catch at the 30, makes 1-man miss up to the 25. Should be a gain of about 8 yards. And another 1st down. And you would think at some point California's got to start queuing in on that out route play to Isaac Stinson. That's Stinson's 5th catch of the game, and it feels like all of them have been chain movers. It's 1st and 10. Hallsville up to the 25 of California.
Yeah, they better, because right now Xavier Stinson with that out route, he has been open every time, Mr. Reliable, and he's just found a way. And what a job there by Isaac Stinson. Makes the catch, gets the 1st down and more, and Hallsville just keeps on driving.
So Isaac Stinson, clearly the wide receiver 1 in this Hallsville offense at the moment. Xavier Stinson goes in motion from right to left. It's a give to Fowler running left, but he's met quickly. Able to fall ahead for a couple-yard gain on the play. I think he got 3, bring up 2nd down and 7 on this methodical Hallsville drive to start the second half, coming right out of the locker room. It's been a well-designed drive right here. That got off to a slow start. The first 2 plays gained just 4 yards, but ever since it's been go, go, go for the Indians, and now they are getting closer and closer to that red zone. As I mentioned a couple times, have not known a lead, and putting one into that Pintos end zone right here would give them in front for the first time tonight. So 2nd down and 7, Fowler directly behind Matheny. It's a play action. Now throws. He's got Severs wide open. End zone. Wrestled forward, and it's a touchdown. Severs has got it. And from 22 yards out, Hallsville's got the lead on Matheny's first touchdown pass.
Great throw by Matheny, and the receiver was able to do the rest, hauling it in. What a catch there by Landon Severs. He might not have those bright green gloves that he usually wears every single game, but he was able to make the catch with those white gloves that he's wearing this game, and my goodness, what a catch by Landon Severs, able to come down with it, and Hallsville's got their first lead of the game.
It's a 2-point conversion attempt. It's a give to Fowler, and he's in, and Hallsville is now up 24-21 as Fowler was speeding through that left side hole and in. Severs came wide open on that touchdown pass, and I think Matheny, had he seen him a little bit sooner, would have made it an even easier catch, but the ball hung up just a little bit. Severs with strong hands, though, hauled it in, and Hallsville, how about that, takes about 3.5 minutes, goes 65 yards, and now it's a 24-21 lead.
Yeah, if you're Landon Sievers, who needs the green gloves when the white gloves are working for you? That's for sure here tonight, because what a catch by him. And then Harrison Fowler has been doing what he's been doing all season, and especially in this game so far, bounces it in for the 2-point conversion, and now Hallsville has the lead of 24-21. What a answer by the Indians out of the half.
Well, now if you're the Hallsville defense, what are you calling here to try and slow down the California offense and keep this lead?
I think right away you just got to find a way to stop the rushing attack in Odin, because he has had success all night on the ground. They found a way to get to Kilmer, especially in the passing game, picking him off twice. So if they can find a way to stop Odin and find a way to get to Kilmer and make him throw into windows that he thinks are there, and then be able to come up with, some more interceptions and keep making those turnover numbers go up for Kilmer, that's something Hallsville has got to exploit.
Kick booted away, lands at about the 30-yard line, then takes a nice bounce. It's going to be run down just before Hallsville gets there. Ooh, that was almost dangerous for California. It took a very nice roll towards the far sideline. It is ran down. California will start from about their own 24-yard line. Congratulations, by the way, to the quarterback for Hallsville, Brady Matheny, his first touchdown pass here as a starter. So congratulations to him. First two of the night were rushing, this one a passing touchdown. But now here comes Kilmer. California will start from their own 22-yard line. So offense out on the field. The last couple of drives, the last one was a punt. Kilmer rolling right. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver making the catch at the 23. Angles up the field out across the 25. Gets to about the 27. That's actually the running back he threw to, Brooks Volkart. And it's going to bring up a second down and short. A nice gain there on the play.
Yeah, nice catch right there by Volkart on the pass by Kilmer, able to pick up about 5 yards.
Here comes the second down and 5 snap. Shotgun formation. Volkart goes in motion. He takes a snap, trying to angle upfield. He's not going to get much, though. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle there. DJ Larkin, along with Plummer, able to bring down the runner Volkart, and I think that's going to be gain of nothing.
Yeah, great job there by DJ Larkin. One of the X factors on that front four of the Indians.
So third down and about 2. And now the run there on third down just to try and move the chains, and he does. I was wrong a second ago. Said it was no gain. It was actually gain of 3. That made it 3rd and 2, and then the rush right there by Kilmer moves the chain. So it's 1st and 10, 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Volkart motions out to the slot position at wide receiver. Kilmer now standing all alone in the backfield. Now Volkart motions back in. It's a fake to him. Kilmer trying to run left side. He gets through the line of scrimmage up near the 45, but then he is swung down. So it'll be a modest gain, bring up a second down and short. Cale Nichols brings him down, and Kilmer's now going quickly. 2 wide receivers go towards the other side of the field. That's Combs who's going to go out there along with Bryant and Friedmeier near side. It's a pitch to Volkart trying to turn the corner. He is met, though, breaks 1 tackle, and then there to clean it up is Hallsville. It's only going to be a gain of about 2 yards on the play. Tackle was initially missed by Plummer, but then Larkin was there to bring him down, saved Volkart from getting a first down. It's 3rd and 2, needing to get to the 44-yard line. They're at their own 42. Shotgun snap. It's going to be give to Volkart. Running right side. He's got the first down across the 45, and then Xavier Stinson drags him down at about the 47. Another first down there for California.
Yeah, nice run right up the middle there by Volkart. Able to get the first down there for the Pintos. Keep this drive going.
1st and 10, play action. Kilmer dropping back. Looking Bryant on the comeback route. He's got it right. The sticks, breaks, tackles across the 40, and he's out of bounds at about the 35. And Aiden Bryant ran essentially a 10-yard comeback route, and the timing there was perfect from Kilmer to him. And now into Hallsville territory is this California offense. That's Bryant's 3rd catch of the game. And as you hear the train track siren in the background, that's the first down noise for California. Their offensive train looks to be back out on the tracks. Volkart motions out. It's going to be a swing pass to him. He makes a catch at the 42 up near the 35-30, and he angles out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line, maybe to the 28. And that should be a nice gain there on first down to bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, 2nd down and short here, and you're right, Ben. That offensive train for the Pintos is off and rolling. They are out of the station, and look out.
2nd and 3. Shotgun formation for Kilmer. He's all alone. Now Kilmer will fake it, gives to Volkart, and keeps it himself. He's across the 20, angles left side, spins up near the 15, still driving the legs. It's going to take 2 Hallsville defenders to bring him down as he gets all the way to the 13 of Hallsville. Kilmer showing off the strength right there as a senior quarterback with dragon white jerseys all the way inside the 15. It's now 1st and 10 from the 13 as the Pintos pick up the first down. Kilmer takes the snap, gives to Volkart up the middle. He's got good blockers, and he powers his way down to about the 6-yard line. Should be a gain of about 6 or 7 there and bring up 2nd down and about 3. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Volkart, the running back in this drive, is going to get the carry again from the 6, but he's met pretty quickly. Gets ahead to maybe the 4, needed 2. So he might have got the first down. If he doesn't, he's right at it. And I don't think he got it, so it'll bring up 3rd down, but it's just 3rd and 1. And shotgun snap now for Kilmer. He is going to give it to Volkart again. He's up the middle. He's at the 4-3-2. Did he get to the goal line? I don't think he did. He did get the first down, though. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah, they're going to mark him short. It looked like the ball was...
Watch for a Kilmer QB sneak here. It's 1st and goal from the 1. Kilmer does keep it himself, but then the ball is bobbled. I don't think he got there. He fell down short of the end zone and actually may have lost a couple yards. I couldn't totally see, but that ball may have came out regardless. Someone fell on it, but it's a loss of a couple yards. It was 1st and goal at the 1. It's now 2nd and goal for this offense. Now shotgun formation, and before this play, a timeout will be called. I thought a timeout was called, or was there a flag on the play? Looks like they're just going to respot the ball. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Ball's moved back to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Now here we go. So 2nd down and goal to go. Shotgun formation for Kilmer. He's got Volkart directly to his left. Gives to Volkart. Actually keeps himself on the read option, and he will go in untouched. Beats the man to the corner, and that's a 2-yard rushing touchdown for Kilmer. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and the Pintos are back out in front.
Nice quarterback read option there, and Kilmer able to bounce that one in. And the train siren going off. Touchdown, Pintos. And what a response by the Pintos after the Indians on their opening drive to start off this second half went down, scored a touchdown, took the lead. Pintos go, give us the lead right back, and that's what they did. And now adding on the extra point here.
So here comes that extra point. The kick is high enough. Is it inside the uprights? It is. It's 28-24. And California, who has led for most of this game, only could take trailing for a couple of minutes before they jump right back out on Kilmer's 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. All 4 touchdowns for California have been on the ground as they're on that drive. They go 78 yards to punch it in. All right, so Brady Matheny, can he answer back? We'll see from Hallsville's offense, who will take the field in just a moment. I would assume we'll see a whole lot of running from both him and Harrison Fowler on this drive with 5:11 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we will see what the Indians offense is going to be drawing up play calling wise this 2nd drive of this 2nd half, and see if they can find a way to keep their train on the tracks and keep it rolling and find a way to do what they did to the Pintos defense like they did on their first drive. They need an answer here. Down for a long drive there by the Pintos as they went down the field, and now we're up 28-24. Let's see what the Indians have in store here.
So kickoff is just a minute away from being kicked to Hallsville. Looks like Gage Harbison back there to receive the kick. I believe that's him. He's been the usual. Yep, that is him standing at about his own 11-yard line waiting this kick. It is booted away. It's on a line. Harbison's going to have to go chase it down. He picks it up at his own 10. Now comes up 15-20, trying to go to the other sideline. He's across the 25, gets up to about the 28. So considering he brought that in at about his own 10, a nice return there for Harbison.
Yeah, a nice return there by Harbison right there. It looked like he was going to get through his blockers and get even past the Pintos special teams there and maybe even break free and would have been off to the races, but able to take him down at the 29-yard line is where the Indians will start this 2nd drive.
So here comes that Indians offense, like you just mentioned. Whole lot of men in near the wide of scrimmage, but also 3 wide receivers on the play. It's going to be give to Fowler running right side. He's up near the 30, but isn't going to gain much. Gains just a yard if he's lucky right there to bring up 2nd and 9. Has good penetration there by the defensive line of California.
Yeah, great pursuit by the Pintos defense there. They were able to get to Fowler there, and now 2nd down and 10.
So even though it looks like the ball got moved up to the 30, he ruled a gain of nothing on the play. So it is 2nd down and 10. Hallsville hasn't thrown the ball whole out this game, but when they have, it's been to Isaac Stinson, who has 5 catches. See if they look his way again. Another give to Fowler. He breaks through the whole left side up near the 35 and falls ahead up near the 38. That was great vision by Fowler. Saw a hole off the left tackle and bursted right through it. And do they rule he got the first down? I believe they do. Yep, moving the chains. That's a 10-yard run for Fowler. And Hallsville trying to grab that lead back, right back, trailing by 4.
Yeah, great run there by Fowler again. It's just nice to have a running back there that can pick up 10 yards. Making it look so easy was Fowler there again, and able to pick up that first down, keeping the drive going for the Indians.
1st and 10. Matheny faked like he was going to snap the ball, and now looks over towards that sideline, towards the play callers. Isaac Stinson and Landon Sievers, far side of the field. Zach Jarrett closest to us. Here comes a snap. Matheny's going to give it to Fowler. It's a 3rd straight run. He tries to get past the 40, but won't get much further. Makes it to the 41. Should be a gain of about 2 on the play, but 4 different men in blue jerseys for California swarmed to bring him down, and Fowler just did not have a whole lot to work with right there on that carry.
Yeah, just not much to work with right there by Fowler as he tried to bounce it to the left side, down the sideline there. Pintos able to swarm all over Fowler and take him down for only 2 yards there. What he was able to pick up.
We're approaching the 3-minute mark to go in the 3rd quarter of this ball game. Hallsville down 28-24, but they do have the ball in a 2nd down and 8 on their own side of the field. Matheny will take the snap. He's going to give it to Fowler, trying to make some room. He spins out of a tackle up across the 45, gets to about the 47. Nice spin there by Fowler, and turn that into about a 6-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and short as Hallsville continuing to just pound the rock.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a defender and trying to tackle Fowler as he is spinning. That is something I did not want to grab a hold of. And he for sure showed that. Bouncing away, able to pick up some yards there on 2nd down and make this a 3rd down and manageable.
So it is 3rd down and 2 for Hallsville. 2 wide receivers to Matheny's right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, gives the Fowler up the middle, bounces outside. He's got the 1st down into California territory up near the 47 before he's brought down. So give him about a gain of 6 on the play. And once again, those men on the far sidelines have to move those chains because Hallsville's got a 1st down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 2. Give the ball to Fowler. He'll produce and get the 1st down.
Fowler has certainly been the workhorse tonight with the backup quarterback Matheny making his first start. Has not turned the ball over, has 1 passing touchdown. That came to Landon Sievers. Sievers' 2nd touchdown of the season. That was the last drive, which gave Hallsville the lead for the moment. Now 1st down and 10. Matheny claps the hands. He's got the ball. Play action. Goes to Sievers' far side. Makes the catch 45. Actually does not. It falls to the ground. Incomplete. Throw is a little wide and just too up for Sievers to hang on to.
Yeah, throw a little wide. Sievers looked like for a second he's going to be able to haul that one in, but not able to come up with a catch.
Sievers turned out towards that far side, and I thought it was because he caught it looking to turn upfield, but in reality just had dropped the ball and it was out of his reach. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Clock stops after the incompletion. First time it feels like this clock has stopped all half because both teams have been moving the ball so effectively in chunk plays. We're only about 20 minutes or so into this half and we're almost to the end of the 3rd quarter. Play action. Nope, actually Fowler's got the carries up across the 45, and that's where they mark him. So a very short gain right there, and it's now 3rd down and about 7 or 8. Probably the biggest offensive play of the half so far for Hallsville, and probably the longest 3rd down as well.
For sure, 3rd down and 8. Just looked right there on that 2nd down. Play call there, the handoff to Fowler just wasn't much of a lane to exploit, and he kept his feet going, able to pick up 2. But let's see what the offense can do here. Big 3rd down for the Indians.
Standing directly at midfield is Matheny as he takes a snap. He goes play action, now rolling out right. He's going to set the feet, step up in the pocket. He's being pressured, and down he goes. He is brought down on his own side of the field, and he just ran out of time right there. The pressure behind him by Chase Schlupp breaks him down, and Schlupp has his first sack. First sack for any Pinto defender of night. That's a loss of 6, 4th and 14.
Yeah, great sack there by Schlupp, able to get to Matheny and able to take him down for the sack. And Matheny just tried stepping up in the pocket and tried looking the far side of the field for a wide receiver and just got taken down, and there was just nothing Matheny could do.
Ball is punted away by Fowler. It's going to roll at about the 13-yard line of California. Another nice punt from Fowler as he boots that one nearly 40 yards. And that's where this California offense will start to look and add to their lead with 46 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Hallsville's defense here has to make a big stop. This right here could be the big icing on the cake or the capper for the Pintos if they're able to find a way to put up another touchdown and go up by 11 and expand their lead. The defense here for the Indians needs to stand tall.
1st and 10, it's going to be give to Volkart running near sideline, gets up across the 15 to about the 16. So it won't be a big gain there on 1st down. Do want to apologize. Browser just refreshed, so apologies for everyone having to rejoin the stream. He didn't miss much. Hallsville just punted a second ago. Really should not have missed more than a play there as Show Me Sports Network, usually we refresh a couple times a game. So thank you for bearing with us and rejoining. It's second down at 7. Same play, just flipped, but this time Kilmer keeps it. Fakes it to Volkart. He's up near the 20, turns the corner, 25. Got the first down the near sideline, and there he goes. Kilmer across midfield, and no one will catch him. He is going to go 83 yards. Kilmer turned the corner and turned on the Jets, and he is gone.
Yeah, there was no way any Indian was going to find a way to stop Kilmer there. He turned it into gear from 1 to 2, from the Prius to the Lamborghini. He went from 0 to 60 real quick, and my goodness, what a score by the Pintos, and they add on to the lead, and now they are up 34 to 24, and now looking to add on the extra point here, go up by 11. That is just a massive blow to the Hallsville Indians, and hopefully they are able to respond. But now down by 11 going into the fourth quarter, it is all Pintos, and they have the momentum.
Extra point is good, so it is 35 to 24, and a backbreaker right there for Hallsville. As after backing up California deep on their own side of the field, first down, a gain of 3, second down, a gain of 83 yards. And Hallsville trails 35-24 after Kilmer. Once he turned the corner at about the 20, he was off to the races. And it was tough for anyone to bring him down with 8 seconds to go in this third quarter. Brutal right there for Hallsville, who now is trailing. They were trailing before, now just trailing by more. So a big drive here upcoming. Already down by 11. Need to make this just a one-score game here, as the drive will mostly take place in the fourth quarter. If Hallsville doesn't do something quick, they will be looking at their second straight loss heading into the playoffs, and would set them at a 4-5 record on the season. So Gage Harbison back deep to receive for Hallsville, currently standing about his own 5. Will probably step up a yard or two once the ball is actually getting ready to be kicked away. California will huddle up before sending this one deep. And now here we go. Ball is ready to go. Harbison now moves up a few steps. He's standing at his own 10. And he got 10 men in white jerseys out there to block for him. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. And here comes the run, the kick. It is booted on a line. It's going to go to Harbison, who brings it in at his own 7. Now angles upfield, 10-15. He's at the 20. He breaks a tackle, and a flag comes in. And Harbison is brought down at his own 20. But there's going to be a legal block in the back call that's going to back up Hallsville right here.
Yeah, that's going to back him up, that's for sure. Referee on the far side throws out the penalty flag there, and that's really going to back up Hallsville. Not what they need here, especially already down by 11, as there is only 1.2 seconds left in the third quarter.
So we'll see where the ball is placed down after the penalty is assessed. 1.2 seconds, as you just mentioned. This will be the final play of the quarter, and now they're going to have to walk all the way down to the other side. After the illegal block in the back, Hallsville already would not have had great field position, would have been at about their own 20-yard line. Now they're going to be back inside their own 10. So this is rough starting field position for Hallsville, by far their worst of the day. Up until this point, their worst starting field position was their own 20-yard line. That was after the pick and the touchback. Now here, trying to see exactly where this ball is placed. I think they're going to start exactly at their own 10-yard line.
Yeah, ball is going to be placed at their own 10-yard line. Hallsville needs to find a way, grab some of that momentum, need a touchdown drive right here.
First down and 10 for Hallsville. Pistol formation. Matheny has got Fowler directly behind him. He's going to turn and give it to Fowler, who tries to run left side. He's up across the 15, goes near the 16-yard line before being dragged down. So a nice gain there by Fowler on first, but that will end the quarter, and Hallsville's got work to do. They had a brief lead. Momentarily, we're up 24-21, but 2 Marty Kilmer rushing touchdowns have them heading to the fourth, down by 11. Can Hallsville complete, or I guess get on a comeback? We'll see when we head to the fourth on the Show Me Sports Network.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Start of the fourth quarter, Hallsville down 35-24, and they're on their own 16, second down and 4. Give to Fowler, trying to bounce it out to the left side. He's got the first down. He's up near the 20. Actually doesn't have the first down yet. Now I think after he falls forward, he's probably going to have it. Looks like he got up to about the 23-24. Yep, that's a first down. So Hallsville, as this fourth quarter just gets underway, they've got to get points on the board. And they have not been attacking downfield with the pass, although they have got good game run success all night long, but going to need to hurry things up a little bit. And California's offense on the other side continues to stay humming as they've got 5 touchdowns, all 5 on the ground. It's first down and 10 for Hallsville. Xavier Stinson goes in motion. It's going to give to Fowler. He's across the 25 up near the 30 before falling down. So it looks to be a gain of about 7. And not big chunks at the moment, but decent runs so far for Fowler. The only problem is taking a decent amount of time off the clock.
Yeah, Hallsville right now taking a lot of time off the clock. The clock is not in their favor. They need to find a way to hurry it up and find a way to score a touchdown in a hurry.
Second down and 3. Matheny takes a shotgun snap, and Fowler is tripped up in the backfield before he can even get anywhere. That's going to be a loss of about 2 yards as one of the defensive linemen there for California pushed the Hallsville offensive line back a whole lot and being tripped up on the play. As Cody Williams, nicely done right there. He makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, great tackle there by Cody Williams. He was on the ground, and he still found a way to grab a hold of Harrison Fowler and take him down. What a job by Williams on the ground to make that tackle.
3rd and 5. Give to Fowler. Running left side. He's got the first down and lowers the shoulder up to the 35. He put someone on their back and fell forward. That's a tough run there by Fowler, and exactly what Hallsville needed on 3rd and 5.
Good run again by the train. Can't be stopped. Harrison Fowler able to pick up the first down. Clock is ticking, though, not in the favor of the Indians. Trying to get the play call in here. Let's see what they can do.
Down to about 10 minutes, so 10 minutes left in the game, so they've only gone about 20 yards in the last 2 minutes of game time. Going to have to go a little quicker, trailing by 11. Play action snap. Matheny looking down the field, now keeps the ball. He's got all day, now throws near sideline to Sievers, makes catch 45. He's across the 50 and out of bounds. Great presence there by Matheny to not only realize he didn't have a play to his left, but then come all the way back right to Sievers for his second catch and gets Hallsville into California territory.
Yeah, Matheny looked to the left, came back to the right. Great pass there to Landon Sievers, and Landon Sievers does the rest, able to pick up the first down and more.
Well, even better there on the pass by Matheny is although Sievers was standing still near sideline, pardon me, he led Sievers upfield. First down and 10. Give to Fowler. He gets a couple yards on the play up near about the 42. So he's maybe going to cut this second down in half as we just get under 10 minutes left in the game.
The Indians are driving, but if you're the Pintos right now, defensively, you're keeping everything in front, and you're really making Hallsville work. They have used almost now 3 minutes off that clock.
So coming up to the line of scrimmage now is the Hallsville offense. Second down and 5 after the Fowler run. 3 wide receivers all on the left side of the field for Matheny to work with. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling that way, trying to set up, throwing to Isaac Stinson. He makes the catch at the 30. No, he doesn't. He dropped it.
Great throw
That's
by
huge
Matheny.
because that could have been a big gain right there. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. You're totally good. Matheny right there found Stinson wide open, middle of the field, and Isaac Stinson just not able to haul it in.
Well, that was actually good closing by the DB because when Stinson first came out of that cut, he did get pretty free, but the DB closed there fast because right after Stinson couldn't reel it in, he was hit right after. So may have spoke just a little too soon on the wide open part because of such good catching up by the DB. So now it's 3rd down and 5. Before this play, Abel Fanish comes in at running back. No Fowler here for this play. See if the change of pace back is given the ball here on 3rd and 5. Here's a snap. It is a give, and he breaks tackle on the backfield up across the 40, and there he goes, 25-20. He's going to take this one the distance. How about that? Abel Fanish gets his first carry and goes 42 yards.
Hello, Abel Fanish. What a play design there, handing it off to him, and he does the rest. comes from the sidelines and goes, hey, guys, give me the football. Let me do the rest. I'll put points up on the board, and he did just that. He served that one up on a platter and did the rest. What a touchdown there. What a run, 40-yard touchdown to the house by Abe L. finish, and what a response there for the Hallsville Indians now as they're only down by 5 and will be going for 2, Ben.
Here comes the two-point conversion, pistol formation. It's going to be give to Fowler, who's back in the game. He breaks one tackle. He's trying to get into the end zone. I don't think he got there. No, he did not. So he's kept short, and this remains a 5-point game, 35-30. But how about the confidence there on a third down that you need to pick up to bring in your backup running back, not only give him the ball, but then he goes for 42 yards and a touchdown. So now can Hallsville get the stop they need on defense. They'll be back out on the field in just a moment when we return on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
How about what we just saw? Abel Finish, the running back, comes into the game and punches it in from 42 yards out, and Hallsville's got some life. They're down to 35-30, and will now kick this thing away. We were talking just a moment ago during the break, Justin. That is huge for Hallsville, not only to score, but to score pretty quickly. There's 8:51 to go in the game. Kick is away. It's going to be brought in at their own 20-yard line for California, up now to 25. Broken tackle at first, and then getting to the 30. That's where California will start. Now back to the touchdown run.
Yeah, what a run there by Abe L. Finish. Especially Hallsville needed that one here in the fourth quarter to get themselves right back in this game. Their drive was spewing 3 minutes and ticking, but able to find a way. Finish does the rest and bounces it in for that 40-yard touchdown. And what a run by him. And Hallsville's back in defense, back in business here now on defense, only down by 5 with 8:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Kilmer shotgun formation, fakes to give to Volkart, now showing far sideline. It's tipped, it's almost picked and incomplete. Oh, that would have been big right there. Kilmer almost threw it right to a Hallsville defender, and instead it hits the ground at 2nd and 10. Trying to see who that number is, far sideline. I can't totally tell. It was either Weston, Grant, or Plummer. Regardless, one of them almost picked off Kilmer right there, and that would have been huge with 8:40 to go. So now it's 2nd and 10. This time a give is to Volkart from his own 25 and goes upfield 30, spins up to the 35, so he's going to get 5 yards on the play and make it 3rd and 5.
Man, I'm just going to go back to the pick. Almost coming up with the pick there was Weston, Grant, or Plummer. Man, they read Kilmer like a book, but let's see what they can do here. On 3rd down and 5, this would be a big stop.
Biggest defensive play of the game so far for Hallsville. It's 3rd and 5. It's going to be a keeper by Kilmer. He's trying to get the first down. He's up to the 40, and he's got it. He needed 5. He got 6, and some patient running there by Kilmer to wait for the hole to open, and then went north and south and gets across the 40-yard line. First down for California. They're going quickly now. We are approaching the 8-minute mark left in this game. The Pintos lead this one 35-30. This time it's a give to Volkart. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Breaks a tackle and gets all the way up to the 47. What almost was a gain of nothing turns into a gain of about 6. And now that'll make it a 2nd and short.
Yeah, way to keep his feet going right there was Volkart, and able to pick up 6 yards.
2nd down, another give to Volkart. He's working off the left side, now cuts back in. He gets across the 50. He's into the 49-yard line of Hallsville. That's exactly where he needed to get for the first down. And I'm trying to see the chains are moving, so it's 1st down and 10. Once again, California is on the move now into Hallsville territory. 3rd straight carry for Volkart. He's got a hole across the 40, 35, and spins his way down to the 32-yard line. Gain of 17, and California is putting the pedal to the metal right now.
Yeah, for sure. The pedal is down. All gas, no brake right now is this Pintos offense, and they're looking to put another touchdown up on the board here with 7:25 left in the fourth quarter, up by 5.
Well, Volkart putting a hurt on the Hallsville defense, and they're going to try and stop the momentum with the timeout. That's just the first one they've used all half, And I know you say you want to save them for when you're on offense, but with 7:25 to go in the game, you cannot afford to let California score a touchdown right here. So probably a good call here because California was just punching it down Hallsville's throat.
Yeah, Hallsville's defense needs to find a way. Like you said, Ben, there's not much time, especially if you're the opposing team and Hallsville down right now. California isn't favored, and the clock is their best friend right now. With 7:25 left here in the fourth quarter, up by 5, they're looking to put another touchdown on. And if Hallsville gives that up, it might just be not enough for them to come back with there only being 7:25 left and would be down by 2 scores.
Well, this second half has flew by with so many big run plays, and even the completions, the pass attempts have mostly been completed. So with the clock always moving, I mean, we're at 7:25 left to go in the game, and the second half only started about 35 minutes ago. So this is just the third drive of the half for California, trying to make it 3 for 3 on touchdown drives. Kilmer goes play action, throws for Bryant, double move, and he overthrew him. So that is out of bounds, does stop the clock, but it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bryant was in single coverage there with Harbison, and on the double move just couldn't connect at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great coverage right there by Harbison to stay with Bryant, and Kilmer just throwing it over the head of Bryant. Bryant just not really open there on that route.
So 2nd down and 10 now. Kilmer is going to give it to Volkart running right side. He's got a big hole. It closes quickly. 1 tackle miss. He's inside the 30, 25, down at about the 23. That was oh so close to a loss of yards as Plummer almost brought down Volkart in the backfield. Instead, he turns it into a nice gain that brings up 3rd and short. That's huge right there as California now needs just 2 yards for the first down. They're on the far side hash shotgun formation. Hallsville almost jumped on the play. No flag is thrown. Now California going to slow it down and get the right play call. We're under 7 minutes left in the game. Hallsville down 35-30. Need a stop right here, right now. Here's the snap. It's a give to Volkart. He's got the first down inside the 20, 15-yard line down to about the 13, a gain of 11, and moves the chains again for the Pintos.
Volkart again right up the middle. Great run there. And they are in business inside the red zone here again.
Here comes this give to Volkart. He bounced it off the left tackle. Inside the 10, gets hit, but falls ahead down to the 6-yard line. And he took some heavy contact right there, but kept the legs moving. And Volkart, the sophomore running back who's got 8 touchdowns before this game, he's had 1 more tonight, and now gets the run again. He's inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line, so he gets, I believe, the first down. It's now 1st and goal. And correct myself, Volkart does not have a touchdown yet tonight. This could be number 1 from him as it's 1st and goal from the 3. Kilmer goes under center. He's going to go QB sneak. The linemen are trying to push him in, but he is stonewalled by the Hallsville defense. He gets no gain. It's now 2nd down.
Yeah, great stand and pursuit right there by the defense, finding a way to get to Kilmer right there on the quarterback keeper, trying to go up and over the pylon, but not able to get any yards there.
Now under 6 minutes to go in the game. 5:45, Hallsville down 35-30. It's 2nd and goal from the 3. Kilmer is going to keep it himself. He's at the 3. He's driving defenders, and he gets across the goal line. He would not be denied. That's Kilmer's 4th rushing touchdown of the night. And with 5:37 to go, that could very well be the dagger. We'll see what Hallsville's defense can do on the response, but that is huge there for Kilmer and this California offense, a 3-yard rushing touchdown.
For sure, this Pintos offense has been off the train tracks, out of the station, out of the gates all night. Hurry up has been their bread and butter. They have just capitalized on keeping the Hallsville Indians on their heels, and again, they are now up by 12.
Extra point that's leaking, and it's no good.
Excuse me, sorry. Called that extra point before it was even up and kicked. And so now the Indians are down by 11. Pintos up 41-30. Need an answer if you're the Indians here, down by 11 with 5:37 left. Need to find something quickly if they want to have any shot at having a shot at pulling off the upset and coming back here with 5:37 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, so Hallsville's got work to do, and they've been such a run-heavy team. And with not a lot of time, they're going to have to either start passing the ball here or break out another big run like the guy with El Fadish a couple of minutes ago that at the time made this just a 1-score game, 5-point game. Now it is 11, and here comes the kicking team for Hallsville. Hallsville operating with a backup quarterback tonight in Brayden Matheny, who for circumstances, actually played pretty well tonight. Has not turned over the football, has the one passing touchdown. Hallsville's offense has not really been the issue so far tonight, scoring 30 points. They just fell behind early and have been trying to play catch-up since, heading into district playoffs starting next week. That'll be in Hallsville. Hallsville hosting Palmyra, a team they beat in week 1. Justin and I will once again have the call there for that one, but still work to be done in this one. I'm sure Hallsville does not want to go into the playoffs on a 2-game losing streak. The kick is booted away, brought in at the own 21, and the knee went down from the returner Ski, and that's where Hallsville's going to have to start at their own 22. That probably takes another 6 or 7 yards off the return just by the knee barely going down.
Yeah, it looked like Ski right there didn't really want to knee it, and kind of a miscue by himself right there, and will set Hallsville's offense up at the 22-yard line. We will see what Hallsville has in store. 5:36 left in the fourth quarter. They need something, down by 11.
Well, Matheny back out onto the field, as is the rest of the Hallsville offense. Fowler in the backfield, Xavier Stinson, and Sievers near side. Meanwhile, Isaac Stinson, and it's either Lampkins or Jarrett far side. I think it might be Lampkins. First down and 10. It is going to be play action. Fake to Fowler. Matheny going to step up in the pocket. Isaac Stinson makes a catch on 37 and out of bounds. That'll be a gain of about 20 yards after Stinson turned it upfield, and a perfect throw there by Matheny. That is the 6th catch of the game for Isaac Stinson.
Yeah, Isaac Stinson has been good or reliable for Matheny all game. Good pass there by Matheny. Great route by Stinson, and he did the rest, picking up the first down.
So by the time Stinson goes out of bounds, it's a gain of 17, as Matheny had to put it in front of one defender but beyond another. So overall, just good ball placement there. Matheny shotgun formation again. It's another pass. He's rolling right, designed to roll out here. Matheny now pumps. He's going to step up, and he is brought down. It's going to be a loss of only about 2 yards on the play because he stepped up into it. But that's a sack right there for California. And now everyone for Hallsville, who is way downfield, is going to have to hustle on back.
Yeah, there was just nothing there from Matheny. He tried stepping up in the pocket, and Pintos' defensive ends were able to get to him. What a pursuit by that front four, and they're able to come up with a sack. Just nothing downfield for Matheny to throw to any of his wide receivers, and the Pintos come up with the sack.
So it's second down at 16. I apologize. I was off by about 5 yards. Play action again. Matheny looking left all the way. Now throws. He's got Isaac Stinson, who's got the first down and gets up to the 45-yard line of California, and then will get tackled inbounds. So a huge connection right there. As once again, unreliable Isaac Stinson, his 7th catch of the game, 2nd of this drive, moves the chain as he just sat down there in soft coverage, and that's huge for Hallsville.
Yeah, great throw again by Matheny, finding Isaac Stinson. Mr. Good or Reliable. Just keep feeding him the football and throwing it his way. Great throw, great first down, keeps the drive going.
So Hallsville into California territory. Play action, Matheny looking left. He's going to fire. He's got a receiver downfield. Makes catch 30, 25, 20. There goes Lampkins down inside the 10, and he's brought down at about the 6.
If it's not Stinson, go to Lampkins. And Lampkins, what a catch there. And Hallsville is now in business. And what a drive. Only about taking off about a minute.
That's a gain of 40 right there to Lampkins. Lampkins had the pick on the other side of the ball early in the game. Now makes his first catch, a gain of 40 yards. So first and goal from the 6. Matheny takes a snap, gives to Fowler up the middle. He's met at about the 4 and gets to maybe the 3. So it'll cut this thing in half, make it second and goal from the 3-yard line now. 3:52 to go and counting. Hallsville has 2 timeouts trying to save him here and punch this thing in after Matheny has dialed up some great passes this drive. The last one to Lampkins for 40 yards, now trying to punch it in. Second and goal from the 3. Pistol formation. Give to Matheny, who carries Fowler left side. He's in. Touchdown from 3 yards out. Fowler's got his 3rd touchdown of the game, and Hallsville does exactly what they need. A quick strike to make this a 1-score game.
Yeah, they go to the air with Matheny's arm during this drive, going to Isaac Stinson, and then going to Lampkins, and Landon Sievers, and they have just found a way of a recipe of success, and then Fowler does the rest. And what a job there for the Indians. They needed a touchdown. They found a way, and they are still in this game. 3:35 left.
2-point conversion for Hallsville, and they got it. So that's going to be on a run, make this just a 3-point game, 41-38. And Matheny ripping it on that drive to Lampkins and Isaac Stinson, plus Fowler capping it off for 6, has Hallsville right back in this thing, 3:35 to go.
Yeah, what a drive by the Indians. Well-needed touchdown. They're right back in this game. And then getting the 2-point conversion, cutting it to 3 now with 3:35. And Matheny showing off the arm, like you said, Ben, going to Stinson. And then Lampkins as well with those 2 big receptions by both of them. And then Harrison Fowler does the rest. The train that cannot be stopped. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. What a touchdown there. Well needed. We are in for a treat. These last 3:35 left here in the 4th quarter.
Well, Hallsville's got to get a stop now, and they've had trouble doing that all night. They have not stopped California in the second half. They've had 3 drives, all 3 Marty Kilmer rushing touchdowns. But in the first half, they did hold California 3 out of 6 times, twice an interception, and the other time a punt. Now it'd be a huge time for one of those men in the white jerseys to have a ball fight in their hands, as they need a stop here to try and come back in this one. Otherwise, they would fall to 4-5 on the season and head into the playoffs on a 2-game losing streak. Ball is placed down. Jarrett will kick it away, as there are a whole lot of men up for California. Hallsville will not onside it. They do boot it away. It drops down about the 30, and a beautiful kick rolls inside the 15. Will it stay in bounds? It does, and that was a beauty for Hallsville right there on the kick. As if that goes out of bounds, it's a penalty, but it does stay in bounds. Now California will start at their own 12-yard line.
Wow, I don't know how the kicker there on the kickoff was able to place that one perfectly. Just had enough green grass in between there from hitting the out-of-bounds line. Because like you said, Ben, if that would have gone out of bounds, the Pintos would have had great field position with 3:35 left, would have brought it out to the 40-yard line. Now they're backed up just inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's put up or shut up time now for this Hallsville defense. A couple rushing first downs, and California can salt this one away. Hallsville going to get the ball back down 3. 1st and 10, give to Volkar left side. He's up across the 15 and gets near the 17. So he'll get about 5 or so yards on the first down carry, and a good start on the drive for the Pintos. You would assume an offense that is usually go, 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 hurry up, just clock management here would take this thing all the way down as fast as they can. Although you never know. They've already broke the huddle and come up to the line of scrimmage, still with 25 seconds left on the play clock. They do snap the ball. It's another give to Volkart, who runs left side. He's up near the 25, and that's going to get the first down. He needed 5 yards, and he got 6, and California moves the change as we reach 3 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, well-needed first down there for the Pintos. Keep the drive going. Don't want to give the ball back to Hallsville. Use this clock. You had the lead.
So they're snapped the ball from their own 25-yard line. First down and 10, 20 seconds on the play clock, 2:50 left in the game. Volkart motions into the backfield. Kilmore will give it to him, tries to turn it upfield. He's across the 25, spins to about the 31, so he's going to get about 6 yards on the play. And on this drive so far, California just moving it in 5 or 6 yard chunks. And now we're down to 2.5 minutes, and Hallsville can only afford 1 or 2 more first downs. Otherwise, the Pintos will run this thing right into their 4th win of the season. Here comes a shotgun snap, give to Volkart again. He's up across the 35, spins his way up to the 36, 37, and that's a first down. And another one for California now, 2:20 to go. And Hallsville at some point here soon is going to have to start using those timeouts. It's 1st and 10 for the Pintos from their own 36.
Hallsville needs a stop. And right now they have not been able to do that.
California now slowing down just a little bit, realizing they can take a whole lot of time off this clock. There's 17 seconds left on the play clock. Kilmer's in shotgun formation, and he's got Volkart, who has gotten a whole lot of carries here lately, to his left. Kilmer's going to take this one way down. Now takes snap, give to Volkart, gets through the left side before Grant and company bring him down. He gets to about the 37, 38 maybe. So a modest gain, and now 149. Hallsville going to take a timeout.
Yeah, let's see what Hallsville can do here, taking the timeout. It will be 2nd down and 7. See if they can find a way to get the football back and stop the Pintos here. See what Justin Conyers and the defensive coordinator can draw up for that defense to find a way to get a stop and get the football back. But with 1 timeout, they got to get a stop here, or the Pintos are just going to run out the clock.
Well, at this point, based on where the clock is at, 1:49, and Hallsville with just 1 timeout left now, 1 first down here in this game is over. Icing on the cake. Those chains move one more time, and California will win this game 41-38. But Hallsville does still have some slight hope. It's got to start with a stop. If they can stop California, if it's back-to-back runs, they burn the timeout. Hallsville could get the ball down 3 with about a minute left. But that's best-case scenario. Like I said, first down in this game is over, and out of the timeout, it'll be 2nd and 10. You could probably assume that either Volkart or the quarterback, Kilmer, will keep this ball on the ground. So the second half has gone pretty quickly. Second half actually has gone even quicker than the first one. Second down and 7 out of the timeout. Here we go. Kilmer in shotgun formation. He motions Volkart into the backfield. It's actually the wide receiver, but Kilmer keeps himself. He's up across the 40, 45. He lowers the shoulder, and he's got the first down and picks up 8 on the play. And that should just about do it here in California. Timeout will be taken, but with the 40-second play clocks, California should be able to just knee this thing 3 times and take a victory.
For sure. Hallsville taking their last timeout, and with what is left on the play clock, it looks like it is going to be a ending finish of some kneel downs by the Pintos, and they will be able to go to 4-5 on the season. And what a win this is going to be for the Pintos. That will be their 3rd straight win after starting off the season 1-5. Or 1-5.
So after the timeout, offense is back out onto the field. You'd see what they come out in here, but you would assume this will just be victory formation. 1:43 to go in the game, and it's 1st and 10. Hallsville is all out of timeouts. And the play clocks have been at 40 seconds, although I could be wrong based on the high school rules. It's 1st down and 10 for California. Shotgun snap. Volkart in the backfield. Volkart gets the carry, just trying to protect the ball with 2 hands. He's brought down for a loss. He loses about 3 on the play, but now the clock will just sit in wide, and California is just going to be content to take it all the way down. Interesting that they ran the ball there instead of just kneeing it, because they can just run this clock all the way down.
Yeah, very shocking right there, what they drew up right there on 1st down.
So now California going to take their sweet time. They've got 17 seconds on the play clock. No hurry whatsoever right here. We've got 1:10 to go in this 4th quarter. And I think before this play, California just going to run it all the way down and either take the delay game or call a timeout. So this game looks to be over, and California will win at 41-38. Hallsville's offense put up a good fight, especially in Brady Matheny's first start, but just ran out of time in what was a very quick-moving second half.
Yeah, for sure. They just ran out of time. They did all they could. Braden Matheny, what a first start of the season, especially for this varsity Hallsville Indian squad. He played well. He did all he could to give the Indians a shot at winning it down the stretch, but the Pintos were just too much. And the Pintos, after starting 1-5 through their first 6 games on this winning streak, they will now keep it going, be their 3rd straight win, and they will go to 4-5.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 13, but 59 seconds to go in this game, and Hallsville is out of timeouts. So now it looks like California is going to come back out in victory formation. Interesting that they ran it instead of just kneeing it a moment ago. But regardless, Hallsville's going to lose this one by 3 points. And although this game for Hallsville, they already knew who their opponent was going to be next week in Palmyra at home, but I'm sure would have loved to go into the playoffs on a win. Instead, they go in on a 2-game losing streak as Kilmer takes a knee. Just one more, and this game will be over.
Yeah, one more knee, and you're right, Ben. This game will be over. Great win for California. Hallsville is going to have to adjust, especially now they've lost 2 straight. Will fall to 4-5 to finish out the regular season, as they will play in the first round of the playoffs next week against Palmyra. Need to really, find a way to soften these blows these last 2 weeks in these losses, and look at the success that they've had in the first 4 wins of the season, and find a way to just use that positive energy in those 4 wins during this regular season and use that carrying over into the playoffs in the first round matchup against Palmyra.
Well, with 7 seconds now in counting, this game is over, and the regular season comes to an end as well for Hallsville as they drop their final 2 of the season to finish it 4-5. California wins their final 3 of the season to also finish at 4-5. And the offense led by Marty Kilmer tonight was just too much for Hallsville to handle, and they dropped this one by 3 points despite putting up 38 on offense. We'll recap all of that and more on the post-game show as both teams shake hands out at midfield. It was a good game nevertheless, and I want to say thank you, as always, to everyone who listened in with Justin and I on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't go anywhere, though, because we have lots of thoughts to wrap up and get you ready before next week's big playoff game that Hallsville will have at home against Palmyra. So, Final score, 41-38. Hallsville falls in their final game of the season. Don't go anywhere. Justin and I have more to say on the Show Me Sports Network post-game show. We'll be back in just a moment.
You've been listening to Hallsville Indians football on the exclusive home for Indians football, the Show Me Sports Network. Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Hallsville Indians football has been brought to you by Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, Hallsville Athletic Boosters, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, Sawdust Studios, and Zealous WBGT. The biggest and absolute best coverage in mid-Missouri continues as you're just moments away from the exclusive post-game show. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Indians football on the Indians Radio Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
This is the Hallsville Indians post-game show on the exclusive home for Indians football, the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew will discuss their thoughts on tonight's game, as well as look ahead to the next action for the Indians. Exclusive post-game coverage of Hallsville Indians football is brought to you by Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, Hallsville Athletic Boosters, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, Sawdust Studios, and Zealous WBGT. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Indians football on the Indians Radio Network. Now let's go live to the field of the Show Me Sports Network broadcast booth.
Final score here in California, 41-38. The Indians fall to the Pintos and finish their regular season with back-to-back losses on the road, and will now look to rebound next week, starting with the district playoffs. Happy Friday, everyone, or I guess what's left of it, about 3 hours or so. Thanks so much for tuning in with Justin and I on the Show Me Sports Network. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft here to wrap things up. And with a backup quarterback making the start tonight for Hallsville and Braden Matheny, you have to think he did a pretty good job overall. Don't know how much blame you could put on this one for the Hallsville offense, because they did come out a little bit slow, fell behind 14-0. From there on, I mean, they moved the football well, and you like to think more often than not when you put up 38 points that you're going to win that game.
Yeah, Hallsville did all they could do. The Pintos, though, were just off and running in a hurry. That offense was just nonstop from the get-go, and they just found a way to just put points up in a hurry, and Hallsville did all they could. Matheny, great start for his first start of the season. Really came in, he played well, didn't turn over the football, really, found his groove with getting the football to Stinson and others, and also Harrison Fowler did the rest as well, running the football like he usually does, but it just wasn't enough, and Hallsville will just have to find a way next week to really find some positive energy and look at what they did successfully in this game and in their 4 wins this season to help bring some momentum and fight into that round 1 playoff game against Palmyra next week.
Well, some key contributors on the offense for Hallsville. Braden Matheny threw the 1 touchdown pass. That was to Landon Sievers. Harrison Fowler had 3 rushing touchdowns, and Isaac Stinson had 7 receptions. But the defensive side, it was just too much to handle, and Marty Kilmer, who had 4 rushing touchdowns, did throw the 2 picks, but he was electric on the ground tonight. And we're going to talk a little bit more about those stats, but we're going to take a quick break because Coach Conyers is about to join us on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Hear everything he had to say when we're back in just a moment.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer. You're a parent. You're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Back on the Show Me Sports Network, Coach Connors joining us on the post-game show after the 41-38 loss against California. Coach, about the loss, it seemed one of the biggest things there was the ability of the opposing quarterback, Marty Kilmer, to really beat you with his legs, especially a couple of times when he broke free for long touchdowns. What do you see of the opposing quarterback's game tonight?
Oh, he had a great game plan. They ran power against us all night long and a little bit of read game, and that's where, our backers get nosy inside and there's nobody on the edge scraping for the QB, and that's when you got a couple of those long runs. And thought overall defensively tonight with their tempo that they go at, we try to simulate in practice, but it just doesn't give it a good look with our scout team guys. And it was rough on us. You could tell us our guys were gassed. They did a great job. They had a great game plan, and they gashed us in the run game tonight.
So on the other side of your offense, Braden Matheny making his first start. Got off to a little bit of a slow start there. Had the punt and the turnover on downs. Overall, 3 of the first 4 drives did not result in points. But then it felt like it really started to pick things up as the game went on. Just happened to be too little too late. But overall, I think, or at least to us, seemed like the running performance had another really nice game. And Matheny made some nice throws to Isaac Stinson. What do you think?
Oh, I did. I thought he threw the ball really well tonight. I've learned a few things about him, which is good for me to know, is, moving the pocket is not a good thing for him. With Colton, he likes to get outside the pocket and throw the ball. And Braden does a great job of just sitting inside there and delivering the football. I thought he made some really nice throws all night long, really taking what the defense gave him. That was my big thing, was protect the football, throw it to our guys. If it's not there, get rid of it. Took a couple big sacks that I didn't want him to take this tonight, especially with the way the clock was going and it getting down to where, it was crunch time for us, so we needed to make plays. But overall, for his first varsity start, the kid did a great job. We tried to take the pressure off of it with the run game, which we did early, but then they kind of switched some coverage on us a little bit in a couple of our sets, and we had to go back to the run game a little bit more. And then we found some things in the pass game. I thought that he did really well tonight.
So real quick about the 1 passing touchdown he did throw. What did you see on the laser he put to Landon Sievers there?
Well, the play before with it, when we ran the play, was 2 plays earlier. They just flat left our tight ends. They didn't. We were play faking it, and they just safety set. And so the next time, I just kind of whispered to him. I said, "Look at Sievers." And then whenever Xavier Stinson came over, he goes, "Hey, Landon was open, but I was more open." So the play action stuff works whenever you're such a heavy run team like we are.
So last question before I let you go. Coach Conyers joining us, Hallsville, following a California 41-38 regular season over, on to the bigger and better things in the playoffs. What are you looking towards in this week ahead before the game against Palmyra next Friday?
You know, the question I ask these guys is, I feel like when we get off the bus at away games, our intensity is just not where it needs to be. And we seem really flat. So hopefully, hope having a home game will kind of spark our energy a little bit. Because I asked them, I said, did we feel like we were really ready to play football tonight? Sometimes I feel like we get off and we think the name on our chest carried over from last year is just going to win football games, and that's not what's happened this year. And it doesn't matter what the record is. And I explained that to them. And this game coming up in Week 10 is going to be Palmyra. And what scares me the most about them is big win in Week 1. And so we have that feeling. And I reminded them of the Centralia game last year in the district semifinals, where we had a pretty solid victory in that Week 2 over Centralia, and then we were able just to squeak one out by 2 points, in the district semifinal game. So we're going to have to be prepared, and we're going to have to play our best football yet coming next Friday.
Well, Coach, thanks as always for taking the time to speak with us. Real quick, Justin and I will wrap things up. When we're back, final score, Hallsville falls 31-38, and we'll be back on the Show Me Sports Network.
Public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
At Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
Final score, Hallsville falls 31-38. You just heard Coach Connors joining us. As always, so grateful to have him. You'll hear from him again before the playoff game next week against Palmyra. Justin and I will have the calls, so make sure to join us about 6:30, 6:35 to kick things off, as we'll be live with coverage from Hallsville. Just about all I have to say for the night, Justin. Anything else before we give the viewers the listeners the rest of their Friday evenings to enjoy? Maybe if you're in the Columbia area, head out to some homecoming festivities tomorrow.
Hey, all I got to say is Hallsville will find a way, and I know Coach Conyers is going to have that team ready to go for next week against Palmyra in the first round of the district playoffs. And if they can find a way to, get off to a fast start, they will have success. And they just couldn't do it here tonight. And if they can just find a way to just play together as a team more, put these losses behind them, everything will be A-okay, and take it like a grain of salt. Hallsville will be just fine.
Well, brand new season starts next week for the Indians, and it starts at their home field, so hopefully some home cooking will be in store against Palmyra. If they win, they would play Centralia the following week. But that's a big if. Long way to go. Got to play four complete quarters of football in order to get out of that first round. That's going to just about do it for us. This high-scoring shootout does not end Hallsville's way, but they have some things to take forward into next week. For Justin Kraft, I'm Ben Schmidt. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Get out, enjoy the nice weather that we've got here in Columbia, here in Missouri, wherever you're listening at. Enjoy, and we'll see you next Friday night. Take care, everyone. And this has been all for the Show Me Sports.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.